Hi, and welcome back to the Mind Sports Olympiad 2018 here in London. My name's Steve Rain.
And Paco de la Banda.
And we're here for Mastermind this evening. A Mastermind competition started a while ago. We've not got any matches to show you just yet, but in about 5 minutes' time, there should be the next round up on the screen where we'll give you the standings and stuff. We're going to show you in a bit an interview with Markey. He joined us earlier. He is competing for the Pentamind Championship. He is about 7th at the moment. But he's looking for one more good score to propel him towards first. He's hoping for lines of action tomorrow, but we've got that interview coming up. Before we give you that interview, we're just going to show you the Pentamind standings currently. Obviously this is the overall championship. There is the overall one and the senior one and the junior one. But here are the top 10 in the overall standings. We can see Ankush Khandelwal is still at the top. He's got 4 excellent scores of 94 plus. And even his 5th score is pretty decent, isn't it? So he's averaging pretty well. We've got Dario de Toffoli, who is Toffoli, I think. Apologies.
Yeah, Toffoli.
Who is the leading senior here. We've got some juniors floating about just underneath. We can't quite see them there. Martin Markey, you've got an interview coming up with him soon, so we'll just stay short for that. He is an Estonian player, he's doing very well. You can see he's got also 4 excellent scores above 93, with one that he can improve on hopefully tomorrow. So that hasn't changed much from today. Obviously, a lot of today's sessions are double sessions, so they won't go in until the person sorts the computer out. We'll put those in for us. All we know now is Andres Kusk came joint first in entropy, so that should propel him back into
tied, yes.
Yeah, tied for first. That should propel him potentially back into the top 10, which is obviously somewhere he's used to being. Paco managed to play in entropy. Paco, how was it today? Did you enjoy it?
Well, it was a pleasure to play. It was just the only game that I wanted to play because no time to do anything else, but it was fun. I only could win just 4 games out of 6, but I lost with David and with Andres Kusk, but it was a pleasure.
Both excellent players, weren't they?
Yeah.
So we're just going to show you an interview with Martin Markey. It's about 5 minutes long. By the time that finishes, we should come back to some action from Mastermind.
Hello, we're in London in the 22nd Mind Sports Olympiad. I am Paco de la Banda, and I'm sharing this interview with Martin Markey, who is an amazing mind from Estonia. Martin, how old are you?
I'm 20.
20. And how many times have you come to the Olympics?
I think this is my 5th time, yeah.
5th time. And during these years, you have got the junior Pentamind champion?
Yes, I think first 2 years I was in juniors and then I won, yes.
Okay. And now, this year, it looks like that you are doing so well that you may try for the overall Pentamind champion.
Yes.
Is it possible for you?
Maybe, I hope so.
Oh, really? So
you're
you're trying your best to achieve overall Pentamind champion?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I would like to know or to understand why the Estonians are so strong in all abstract games.
I think we have played abstract games a lot. We have different tournaments every year, I think like over 10 or so, and there we can practice, and when we come here we are definitely more, in better shape.
And I like very much to see all the Estonian team coming here and being gold in women, being gold in junior, being gold overall. But you have a very good spirit, all of you. I mean, you feel like a team. Why do you? I mean, what is happening with your team?
I think we all really want to win, so we are pushing each other to to every time our best. So we try really hard to win in every game and get as much points as we can.
Yeah, but I don't see you. I mean, even if you are fighting each other to become gold medal and instead of silver medal, but your relationship is really good. I mean, we don't perceive an ego fight between people, but yes.
Well, I think that there are so few Estonians in the world, so we really need to stick together and always help each other.
Okay, and then as Andrescus is winning already 4 times the Pentamind champion and is just one step behind of Demis Hassabis, who is a legend here, and you are so young with only 20 years. Do you think that you can track them and maybe be 5 times or even 6 times more than Demis Hassabis?
I think I definitely hope that I can do it, but I think I still need to learn some new games and become in stronger what I already knew. So that would be like really possible, because right now I think this year I'm doing well, but next year I might not have that much luck. So I definitely need to improve.
So you do think that you have had luck? I mean, is luck a part of this tournament or games, strategy games, luck? What do you think about luck?
Well, in abstract games, I don't think that there are that much luck, but to win the tournament, you always need luck.
Ah, okay. Okay, because of pairings or because of things like that. Okay, tell us something about your experience like a young person. What is the benefit of being learned strategy games throughout your childhood and your life? I mean, strategy games form part of your life, or?
Yeah, I can definitely say that they're a part of my life. I play every month a lot of tournaments. Like this summer.
Every month?
Yeah, like this summer, this is my first World Championship tournament. So yeah, I have a lot of tournaments every year, and I think that that's why maybe I'm so good at those.
And do you think that this learning is going to be also useful not only for your personal life or hobbies, but professional life? Do you think it's useful?
I definitely think so, because I think that it has helped me a lot in my life.
And what would you say to a Spanish person with 20 years old about any recommendation about the benefits or the usefulness of the strategy games?
You mean beside a lot of friends who I've already made here?
Yeah.
Well, I think that you have a lot of fun here, because here are very strong opponents, and when you can beat them, you definitely feel happy inside.
Okay. So it was a pleasure to share this time with a wonderful star from Estonia, Martin Hoemagi. A pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There we have it, Martin Hoptamagi. I've forgotten his surname, I'm afraid now. It's been a long day. Martin, who was here earlier in the studio helping me with Entropy, a great interview with Paco. Hobamagi, I was pretty close. So we can move over to Mastermind now. The players are ready. We're going to go straight in. Mastermind is an old game. We're going to show you how to play when we have a chance. Obviously, we'd rather start from the start if we can, just to talk about potential opening strategies. But we're joining at least one game on the screen now. So we're going to move over to that now if we can.
Yeah, we're seeing one of the players separating the colors just to go fast, because they play with clock.
And just for reference, we're trying not to see what the player to the bottom has got under his screen, so we're going to try and avoid showing you that view again. So what happens in Mastermind is you make a guess, and the person who's made, so basically the person at the bottom, we're going to get some names in a sec, has made a secret hidden code.
Goodness.
And the person at the top, we're going to get some names again in a sec, has made a guess. Now what they know for sure is in that code there are 3 of those 4 colours. So they've guessed
in wrong position.
Yeah. They've got white, black, red, purple. And they know 3 of those 4 colours are in.
So, now, no color out of 4. That's really luck. So
we've got 8 minutes, and what they're trying to do is they're trying to place in the row the same code they've got at the bottom. So this particular person knows that of the colours white, black, red and purple, they know that one of those colours is doubled up.
I don't understand why he has put the black in the same position.
I believe it's purple on the bottom row.
Purple.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
believe it's purple. So it's in a different
Okay.
position. So what does this tell him, Paco? There's
Okay,
2
yeah.
correct, which tells
Yes,
him
two correct. Yes.
which tells him that which colour is definitely not there.
The only thing is that I don't distinguish very well the.
So
in the
this
third
is
line there are
purple,
two
black.
orange, two
2 red, purple, black.
reds, purple, black.
Yeah, so on the third line it's 2 reds, purple, black. So all we know is 2 of those in the right place, and that definitely tells us that white is in
white
the
is
answer.
in. Yes,
So we know white is in the answer. We
but
know
in the wrong place.
it's not in from
It's-
our
it's
point
not
of view
in
the first column.
in the first row. Yeah.
Are you a Mastermind expert?
Well, I like very much. Yes, no, I wouldn't say that expert, but this is one of the games that I play at home since we were children.
So you know the opening move that the player made, the player with the glasses on the left here. Again, we're going to try and get names as soon as we can. He basically put 4 colours out and then a different 4 colours out, and that basically tells him if any of the colours have been doubled up. Now he was really lucky that in his first guess he guessed the correct colours.
Yeah. So now he's trying the 2 whites.
Yeah, and then the South player, the person who's made the code, the Mastermind themselves.
So 2 again. So then. So as white is for sure, and so black is sure is red, white, purple, white, I guess.
Yeah, red, white, purple, white. I think
That
that tells
means
us that black is definitely there.
is there.
I
So
think black
white and black.
I think that because he's done double white here, I think black must be the colour that's doubled up. I think black, there must be 2 blacks in the answer. And one of those whites is right, which means it's something like one of those whites in the right place, which means it's either red, white, black, black.
Yeah.
That could be a possibility, couldn't it? It could be red, white, black, black.
Red,
That could be a possible code.
white, black, black. Yes.
That's a possible
I think
code
that
from.
nearly the. I don't know.
The other way it could be,
white,
it could be
black, white, black. No,
it could be black. It could be black, white, purple, black is the other one as well.
White.
Black, white, purple, black could work as well. So basically what you want to be doing now is you want to be making a guess that could be correct. There's no point using this one if you think you've only got 2 possibilities. If you've only got 2 possibilities, there's no point using this one to guarantee it, because basically your score will be the row in which you get the correct answer. So basically, I think we know that black's doubled up. We know that at least one of those whites is right, but not both of them. And we know either red or purple is correct, but it can't be both.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed?
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah. So I think we're looking at one of 2 potential codes here. And Mark Taste at the
He's
top.
going to finish in 5 or 6 at the most.
I think.
He's
I might be wrong, but I don't think there's another code it can be. So he's toying it with now. He's playing his time. So basically, he's narrowing it down. He's got 8 minutes in total, and South has got 3 minutes to just give the responses. So South can't be too slow. So that is one of the potential codes. The other potential code, as we talked about it, is red, white, black, black. But I believe we're certain that black is correct in the 4th colour.
Yeah.
Could the second the second white one can't be white, can it?
The thing is that.
Oh, that could be right. Yeah, that could be right.
This is better.
That could be right. This is a better view.
Yeah.
I know we can't quite see the timer, but they're not going to run out of time in this. As soon as he starts getting close to the time, we're doing it. So while he makes his final guess, and then they're going to swap over, and it's effectively best of 2. They could win 1 each.
Mm-hmm.
Apologies, they could tie. So they're playing 2 games, and then they're scoring the level in which they reach. So if Mark Tasley gets it right on this guess, he will score 5, and his opponent has to try and beat 5. So he's going with one of the guesses. If this is wrong, it must be, and I believe he should be able to work it out. It will be red, white, black, black, I believe, if this doesn't work. So we'll see. But we've got results after round 2. So we're going to have a... Hang on. If it was right, he would have revealed it. And a white one, is it? Yeah. So red, white, black, black, I believe, is the correct answer. So he should be able to work it out now. He knows that definitely red is correct. And the fact is, if red's correct, it must be in the right place based on the last clue. So it must be red, white, black, black. So they're going to, he should get it in 6 now because he's a very good player, and obviously this is table 1, but we're going to have a look at results after round 2, keeping this on the side to make sure that Mark Taste can get a score of 6. That was a lucky start from Saravan. So basically, Saravan and Mark are on 2. That means they have won their first 2 games. They've beaten their opponents twice. This is match 3, I believe. 1.5 means...
Looks like that Dario and David Jamieson finish the same number of guessings.
Yeah, there's no tiebreak. So if you finish on the same guess, you tie. And Piero Zama, there should be another tie at some point, shouldn't there?
Below.
Below.
No,
can't be
not
below.
below.
So
no.
I don't know what's happened unless someone's tied twice and maybe they've got 1 from 2 draws or something along the lines. It doesn't seem to add up to something possible. Correct. So we're going to check that in a sec. So next time we get the results in, we're going to double check we've got everything right there. But we can see lots of players here. Dario Di Toffoli in contention with the Pentamind. We're going to go back to see if they've got it right in 6. And imagine if so red, white, and I assume 2 blacks. It has to be black, black. He has worked out there's 2 blacks, I think. This can't be right because it can't be black, black in the middle because there was a black on the very first line.
First line, yes.
So maybe he hasn't spotted it. He knows that has to be black. He knows the first one has to be red. He's guessing. I think he's working. I think he knows one of the whites is right, and he hasn't been able to work out which. He's swapping them over now. Yes. He knows that's black. Yeah, which means
that was black.
That can't be right, I'm afraid. He's got the other black in his hand, so he knows the colour combination. He just needs to go. If he puts that in, he's wrong. You see.
The former one will not be able to have to correct.
If you look at the first row and the last row, he's swapping them around. He's done it
now. Yes.
Okay, and then he's going to say, "I'm done," and then hopefully Saravanan will flip over the bottom bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can see under there he's correct. Yeah. So Mark Taste made a very good first line. I think that was a very good first line to do to narrow it down.
And very good also the second one.
Yeah, the second one. I mean, I think if you do 4 colours on the first line, I think you have to do the other 4 on the second line. I think you need the combination. It's lucky that there was a repeat. I think.
Yeah.
I think the fact that the second line had none on narrowed down his colours by half. When he got to row 5, he had a 50-50 guess. We'd worked out, I believe, the 2 combinations it could be. And he had a 50-50 guess, so he scores 6 points because he got it on row 6. So what Saravanan has to do is to try and beat 6. Yeah. This is a 7-round competition. Each round is effectively 22 minutes long because you've got 8 minutes as the guesser and 3 minutes as the guessee. I believe, and so he's going to put 6 there.
6.
Is that correct? You just have 1. It is 1 each, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think they're going to stand up and walk around the table, and we're going to get they're standing around just for because that's our point of view. So the cameraman, I just want to know, to make sure that once they're putting the pieces in, that we don't get to see them. It would be fun for the audience at home to play along. So that's perfect. That is a really good view. Thank you very much. That's a really great view. So what's going to happen? The opponent's walked away from the table. Mark Taste is going to be putting some colours in. Again, we don't really see what colours he's got in, so I'm going to look away now.
Yeah.
And what his opponent has to do, he has to get them in fewer than 6. If you get 6, he ties. Now there will be a lot of ties in this game, won't there, Paco?
I think that 6 is the average to do well. If you can guess when you are in 4. And you can get the result in 5, that will be a wonderful result.
Yeah, so Mark Taste had a chance at a 5 there, didn't he?
Yes,
he had a 50-50 guess.
I think that Mark will have the chance to do it in 5. And if he does it in 7, it will be a really bad result for him.
Yeah, in fact, do you think it's easy to go second in this game? Because you know what you need to beat?
Yeah, I think that this is better to go second. If you go first, you have to do the right thing. If you go second, sometimes you can do the crazy thing, trying to win, or the crazy thing, trying to tie. So
I have a firm suspicion that you should never make a guess that can't be right after the 3rd row. you should always give yourself the opportunity that your guess is right. Even if
Yes.
you're fishing for information, you should never
Yes.
make an incorrect guess. So, Mark Tasse on his second guess was he knew it was wrong.
Yeah.
Because he knew he was putting colours down that weren't there. So Mark Tasse's second guess was definitely wrong, but it gave him the information to make from then on his third guess onwards.
Yes.
Could have been right. He could have
Yeah.
got it in 3 if he was
Yeah.
lucky. So here we go. Sarah Vannon has started off. I'm sorry, I'm not going to say your full name, Sarah Vannon. I'm tired today.
He's repeating the purple.
Yeah, so it's
two
black,
purple,
black,
black,
orange,
red,
purple, purple.
orange, purple, purple.
I think it's definitely red.
It's
You're
black,
right.
red.
Yeah, black, red, purple, purple. So we're going to see, and obviously after 2 or 3, we get to start
Only
to get to a
one.
picture.
And nothing.
Nothing. So that's
Nothing.
good.
Wow,
that's good
that's
for
amazing.
Sarah, that's for Sarah Vannon. He's chucking all the white ones away and all the orange ones
So
away.
then green and
Green and blue.
blue.
So he's going to try some combinations of greens and blue. He's putting the purple back because he's now making a guess that could be right. This could be the correct
Yeah,
one.
could be. Yeah. Any of both green or blue is going to be doubled. Yeah, repeated.
Yes, it had to be. There has to be at least one green or blue because
So-
the first what you can't have is 4 of the same colour. So you could, in theory, you could have had 4 reds.
Yeah.
Apart from then the very first guess, it would have been red, not white.
Yeah. So that means that maybe the color to be repeated is the blue.
Well, this means that could it potentially mean purple's wrong as well?
No, but there are two. Yes.
Yes, it
No,
could-
two purples in the first row.
But it could be that purple's wrong. It could be that
Repeat it?
No, it could be that it is green, blue, green in some order and a black. Or a
Oh,
red.
yes,
So it
you're
could be.
right.
So it could be
Yeah.
double green. So it's either
Yes.
double green.
Double
or
green,
purple.
Oh, purple, yeah.
Yeah, we think potentially. It's
Yeah.
not. That's not. It could be triple green in a. It could be triple green in a purple. We never know.
Well, it could also be the red.
Yes, it could be a different color. So I think.
Yeah.
I think as Sarah Vannon, I think I would try red and or black. No, you wouldn't try
think
both.
I think that he has 50% of purple in the first row to be correct.
Yeah, I think that's a good guess. So yeah, so maybe he keeps purple.
Yeah.
So you think you
and
should keep
2
purple?
Blues. Yeah, I will do that. To
would you
keep
put-
purple, to leave blue on the third place, to add one more purple, and then no.
No,
if
purple can't-
blue.
If it is blue, purple's in the wrong place.
Yeah, blue. If there are 2 blues, and then
Purple's not in the right place.
yeah,
So he's going to go double green. He's going to assume he's double green's
green.
right.
Ah.
He's going to go purple, and because in theory one of the initial colours could be doubled up. It can't be double purple. So this can't be right. He's making a guess that can't be right here. This cannot be right. Whatever he puts in the last space cannot get him full marks. So he shouldn't make this guess really. He should try and make a guess that could end up getting him the right score. I believe. There's no colour that can go there because it can't be blue because otherwise last time we'd have
Yeah.
had 4 pegs.
yeah.
So he's changing mind. So maybe he is going to go double blue like you suggested. But the problem is if it is double blue, purple isn't in the right place.
Blues.
So it could be something like blue, blue, purple, green.
But purple and it is possible something like blue, purple, blue, green.
We're both reading from different sides, Paco. I'm reading from right to left, you're reading left to right.
Okay.
So,
Then
can you say
green-
yours again, please? You say yours again. We'll read
Blue-
from left to right.
Yeah, from left to right it will be blue, purple, blue, green.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is true. Yes, I actually like that guess.
Yeah.
I think that
Two blues.
I
and
think
one
that then,
green.
I think that then tells you if red or white is correct as well. If red or black is correct, because if that's wrong, could it be triple green? It could be something like.
Could be.
Could it be something like green, green, purple? Could it be? No, it can't be. It can't because then the last row would have been wrong.
No, it will be 3. Yeah. Triple
be
green.
it can't be
No,
triple green.
because triple green is not possible.
No.
Then
So I like this guess as
no,
well.
not possible. Purple and the
No, it
fourth.
doesn't have to be purple.
Ah, yeah,
it doesn't have
purple,
to be red.
yeah.
He's going
It
to put.
could be red.
He's
or
going to put red
black.
or black in.
Yeah.
I think this is going to tell him if if purple's right or green's right. Basically, he doesn't know if it's double green
Yes.
or not.
Maybe he's planning to finish in 5.
Maybe.
Now, and red or black will inform which of both. I mean, just in case there are not two greens and one blue.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think if he gets the right colour out of red or black here, it will confirm which colours are in play. We'll see. I like that. I don't mind this guess. It confirms, because last time we weren't sure if it was double green, so I like that.
Red, yeah. I will put 2 blues, but
you put 2 blues, okay.
yes. I think that I will guess purple is correct.
You guess purple is correct based on what?
Because in the first row he had 2 purples, so
but it doesn't
50%.
matter.
Yeah, no,
it doesn't matter. I mean, it could equally
it's
be
25% against 50%.
No, it's not, because if purple's the right colour, he's more likely to get a red with purple than one of these two. So it's more likely to be one of the other two, I think. Black will be white 75% of the time if black's in the answer, but purple will be white only 50% of the time. So I think actually black or red's probably more odds on.
But the first row is black, red, purple, purple.
Correct. Well, let's assume that black was in the code.
Yeah.
Then black will get a white bead 75% of the time where it is. If purple is correct in the code, then it's only going to get a white bead 50% of the time.
Yeah.
So it's more likely that it's white from a black or a red than white from a purple.
This could be.
I think so. I think that's correct.
Yeah, that's correct. Yes.
So anyway, he
has won from.
He's got it.
5 to 6.
He's got it.
Yes,
he got it. He worked it out. So I liked his fourth guess. It took him a while. His fourth guess was good, and so that is Sarah Vannon moves on. Now I think Mark Tasto was unlucky. He did have a 50% guess to get 5 as well. So I think Sarah Vannon was. Certain that we were arguing about some percentages, so it didn't quite work out. But I think in his head, he worked it out. He worked out because obviously, double green when the red one got the same answer as the one before, he worked out black must be in the answer. Now you can see that this round is going to be quite quick. There are 7 matches today. That is match 3. We're going to have 4. I think that's match 3. I think we're going to have 4 more matches to come. We're going to double check the scores were right because we didn't believe that you could have 3 people with a draw. Yeah,
must be somebody else out with half a point, something like that.
So what we're going to show you now, if you haven't played Mastermind before, now obviously if you haven't played Mastermind before, that would have been whoa. So we're going to show you a little introductory video of how you play. Now it is an old game. We're going to go through the rules of the game. And for those people who are playing at home or trying to follow at home, we're playing with 8 colours. Now I know some sets only have 6 colours. We're playing it the slightly harder version. There are 8 colours to guess to place in the Mastermind code, and you can double up. So have a look at this rules video and see what you think. Hi, welcome to the World Mind Sports Olympiad. My name is Steve Rain and I'm going to teach you how to play Mastermind. Mastermind is a fairly old game. It is pretty well known around family tables everywhere, but if you don't know how to play, if you've forgotten the little intricacies of the rules, I'm going to show you now. So let's take a look at what we do. The way Mastermind works at the World Mind Sports Olympiad is you're going to each take it in turns to be the Mastermind. So you as the camera are the Mastermind here, and you get to select 4 coloured pieces to go into this slot. So I'm just going to have a quick look. You've selected white, yellow, blue, orange, and they are the pieces you're going to try to make me guess. So on my turn as the guesser, I'm trying to get what you've got here exactly right before my time runs out. So effectively, by the time it gets to the end here, I will have to replicate this. And all I'm going to get information from you is whether a piece is right, or whether a piece is, so whether I've got a colour right or whether I've got a colour right in the right place. So let's see how that goes. So basically what I would do on my turn is I would pick any 4 I want. Maybe I do something like this. I might go, whoa. I might go black, yellow, black, orange. And you can have some colours of the same type. So here you could have had double black or triple white or something like that. And what you do is you'd have a quick look at what you've got, and you're looking for a few things. You're looking to see if I've got any colours in the right place. So in this case you can see yellow. Yeah, brilliant. Yellow is in the right place. And orange, yeah, orange is in the right place as well. And you would mark that with some red pegs. So I would look here, and I know that of these 4, I've definitely got 2 colours
in the right place according to your grid. So I've made a really good first guess. So I'm going to keep guessing until I get that. I might make a second guess. I might go, oh, brilliant, let's try something like this. Maybe I think I've got the 2 black ones right, so I'll put the 2 black ones down and I play maybe a green and a blue. Okay, so in this particular case, I get told what have I got right here? That's not right, that's not right, that's not right, that's not right. So I'm going to get no red ones, but I still check the colours. So here, I've got a blue one. It's not in the right place, so you'd mark that with a white peg. So I know here, I've got 2 correct colours in the right place. Here, I've got 1 correct colour, but not in the right place. So I use a bit of logic. I think, well, hang on. These can't be right now because they're not red anymore. So the black ones are wrong, which means these black ones are wrong, which means these are right. Oh, brilliant. So I know for certain that that's going to be right because I made a good lucky guess at the start, and that's going to be right. And all I know now is that this or this is correct. So because remember, the black ones aren't right, I go, well, either the green one is here or here, or the blue one is here or here. So maybe I try something like the green and the white. And I try that. Maybe I'm hoping that maybe white's the colour I have yet to get, and green, and maybe that's right. And then we do a bit of a check here. We have a check, you check to see what I'm doing. I'll go, oh, brilliant, I get a red, and then a red, and then this isn't right, and then I get a red. So I know I've got 3 right in the right place. But I might think it's these 2 and the green one. I might not necessarily know I've got the white one right, so I might try something different. I haven't tried purple yet. Maybe purple's a colour I haven't got. And what you're trying to do is your score will be the row you get correct. So at some point, maybe in 2 or 3 turns, I'm going to have worked out my mistake. I'm maybe going to succeed on turn 6, and my score will be 6 points. We would then rotate the board round. I would be the mastermind. My opponent's trying to guess it, and my opponent is trying to better my score. There is a slight advantage, well, a significant advantage in going second. For example, if I'm the guesser and I get it right in 6, there is no point when you're the guesser for you to try and guarantee getting it in 7. You might have to make a guess at 6 or guess at 5 just so you can either draw or beat me. That's how you play Mastermind. It is a logical deduction game. You've always got this information on the right hand side, so if you can always track back, you can go, if that's right, then this is wrong, and that's right, and then that means this is right. Okay, so that can't be the case. And you can track back. So the more information you get, the further down you get, the closer you'll get to the right answer. There's no restrictions on which colours you can pick to start with. Obviously, if you pick black, 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 it's very hard for your opponent to get it right the first time, but once they play, like for example this row, they will get no pegs at all. If all yours were black, this would get no pegs at all, and then they know there's no whites, yellows, greens or oranges in your row, so they're limited to how many colours there are. I believe there are 8 colours in total. We've not got red or purple on this grid here, so there are 8 colours in total, and you're trying to make the best case. You're trying to beat your opponent's score by trying to do it quicker than them. That's how you play Mastermind. I've been Steve, thanks for watching.
So that's how you play Mastermind. Obviously, there are different versions of editions and colours and stuff, but generally you're playing with, today we were playing with 8 colours, and you're trying to get it right as quick as you can. So you're going to see some draws today, Paco. I think Mark could have drawn, couldn't he? Had he guessed right?
Yeah.
He could have got 5 all. But part of the, it is a bit lucky, I think, and I also think you'd rather go second as well, because then you can guess what it is. So anyway, I was reading up on Wikipedia about how you'd solve it with a computer.
Oh, really?
So they've got some computer algorithms, and in the 1970s or something, or 77, I think it was, some guy worked out how you could solve Mastermind the best possible. So, and this was only with 6 colours. So our players are doing it with 8, so it becomes a bit more difficult. But I believe a computer, if you gave them a random configuration, would solve it in an average of 4.3 turns.
Oh, goodness.
With a guarantee to do it in 6.
Yeah, that is amazing. I think that in this situation with 8 colors and 4 as a code, it will be something like 5 something.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 5. I think the average will be 5.
5.
Maybe.
5 a little bit.
It depends. I mean, Mark Taster was very lucky with his first and second guesses. I think he narrowed it down very quickly and then got to a 50-50 guess for 5.
Yes.
Saravanan got 5 anyway. He did very well. He made a good guess as well with which colour doubled up. So he went double green and got it right, and that kind of helped him. We've got the results in after 3 matches, so we're going to go and see what they are. I believe Saravanan is the only undefeated person, but this is 7 matches long, so I can't imagine he will be undefeated for the whole day.
And also one interesting thing about the difference between this Mastermind and old times or a few years ago, and it was that they played with 8 colors, the same thing now, but the code had 5.
5?
So yeah,
Wow.
so that's much more difficult.
Okay, so we're looking at correct results now. These are now, we affirmed these are correct.
Yeah.
So David Jameson must have drawn his last match with Dario. I think
Yeah.
they both had a draw, so they've drawn again.
Yeah.
Sarah Vanan is on 3. We've got several people on 2. Ariella and Piero on 1.5 each, and Victor and Jake on 1. Now there's a lot of juniors in this field, isn't there?
Yeah, I like that Noah is close to the Saravana because she's from the Canaries, and also Victor.
Yeah, Victor.
So-
Great to see those guys and those
Yeah.
those people. We can't quite see how they're doing in the junior Pentamind, but they've been on lots of lists throughout the weekend, so we can hope they're still doing quite well. We imagine at some point, given the 7 matches, I imagine it's going to come close to an all-play-all, isn't it?
Yes, close. Yeah.
Because there are 10 players, so you're going to play 7 of the other 9 people
Yeah.
in the event. So you're just going to be as consistent as you can possibly be.
Yeah.
If you can not lose, I think you're going to do very well today.
Yeah, absolutely.
So David Jameson and Dario have not lost yet, but they've drawn twice,
Yeah.
which means they're not winning. It takes potentially someone to beat Sarah Vanan for them to catch up. We're going to focus. We're going to get 2 games at a time. I believe the players are sat down, so we're going to have a look there. We're going to focus on 1 match at a time because it does go very fast, and we want to be talking about just one thing. And then if it finishes, we're going to switch to the other one.
Oh, in
So
fact, they're already in the second line.
Yeah, Dario and Mark Taste is that. So we're going to look down from the top. So we're looking at Sarah Vanan at the top, who won the last match we saw. Is playing. Is he playing Noah? I can't remember who was in the picture. But we'll see anyway. We're going to get some names in a sec, and we can see that from the first row, it's gone. I'm going to need a top-down view because it's very hard to distinguish the colours here.
The colours, yes.
The top-down view, please, if that was possible, because between black and purple. So I believe the first row is white, red, black, black.
Yes.
I believe the second row is purple, purple, blue, green.
Yes.
And then on the third row, it's orange, orange, purple, black. And there's not. Oh my God! It's Danton at the top. Apologies, and Sarah Vanan at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh my God! There's not many ticks now. He hasn't tried
No.
yellow yet.
No. Not even yellow. Not even. Yeah, it's the only one. Yes, 3,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's used 7
Yeah.
colours. And notice how? Can you notice how Danton's third guess could have been right?
Yeah.
Have you seen that? His third guess could have been right. He did it in such a way. The first 2 are clearly not right. And every turn from now, he's going to be making a guess that could be right because you want to be lucky occasionally and you want to win with like 4 points.
I think that Danton is trying something really strange.
It can't be double orange. It's got to be a colour doubled up. It can't be double orange. It can't be double black. So he's trying something that is doubled up. So it looks like yellow. It looks like it's not purple. It looks like it is blue, and it is
Blue?
either double yellow. It
Yeah.
could be black. Doesn't have to be right here, does it? It could be. Oh no, it does.
Yes,
have to be
it
right?
does,
It
yes.
does have to be right. Does it have to be in the right place as well?
And
If you're not putting any oranges and purple in, then black has to be right. So what could it? Could it be something like black, white, yellow, yellow? That works. It's apologies. I'm going to read from the left. Yellow, yellow, white, black.
yellow, white.
No,
black.
it can't because of the second row.
So
Could it be
I think
blue?
that-
Could it be blue, blue, yellow, black? No, that can't be right either.
no.
Well, there's got to be one yellow. There's got to be a yellow. And the problem is, he has to put a green in here. A green would work, wouldn't it? It could be green. Yes, it could
Yes,
be green.
green,
Yes, I think
yes.
it could be green.
Yeah.
So it could be yellow, yellow, green, black. It's not certainty that's the case.
Yeah, that.
Because it could also
be
be.
possible.
Could it also be green, yellow, yellow, black? They could
Yes,
both. They could both
green,
be correct.
yellow,
so
yellow, black
I
also,
think he's going
yes.
to put green in, and I think this is 50% potentially.
Yeah. If the guessing
And
is
he's
correct.
pressing it, and
Yes,
is
he
right.
got it.
So we got 50%. So he's
50%,
Danton has scored
yes.
5. Well done, Danton.
Yeah, very
They're
good.
going to swap over now. And while I do that, do you want to say with this game, or should we look at the other one with Daria, your friend Daria?
I think that we concentrate in
Just on
this
one.
one because I think that for Saravan trying to reach the result in less than 5, it is going to be
Yeah,
tough.
I like that. So
just time will
yeah.
be wonderful result. for
So
him.
I agree with Paco. If Saravanan can actually come out with this as a draw, he'd be happy. If anyone gets it in 5, I think you'd be very lucky to get it in 4. But
Yes.
they're all doing the same thing. They're also, once they get to row 3, they're making guesses that could
Yes.
be correct.
Could be correct. Yes.
Because making a guess just to get more information from row 3 onwards is probably a losing strategy in this game. So it would be nice to see what the average in the field is. If everyone recorded their scores at the very end of it, you could see what the average of the field was and what your average was, and see if you could actually, if you were beating the field. If the average in the field was 6 and a bit,
I think that it will be around 6,
Yeah, I think
maybe 6 and something, or maybe close to 6, 5 and something.
yeah. Well, the matches we've seen so far have got 5s and 6s.
Yes.
So I think somewhere between 5 and 6,
Yeah.
maybe 5.6 maybe. Something
Maybe.
like that.
Yeah.
So the information's there nice. So basically, our cameraman will put us in once Danton has placed his pieces. What we don't want to see is the pieces. Obviously, if we know the answer, then it's harder for us to kind of give an unbiased view. So we're not going to see what Danton's putting in the thing. But as soon as he's placed his bits, we will be able to come in and have a look from a top-down view. So he's done, I believe, and we're going to join it from a top-down view with Saravanan trying to beat 5. Now, I imagine he goes for a tie here. He'd be hoping for a tie.
I think it's strategy for tying.
Yeah,
yes.
I think he'd take a tie here.
Yeah.
So we're going to see if he does what he did last time. Last time he placed 4 different singles, and then he then, based on that result, placed the other 4 just to see what combination. It might depend on what he gets as an answer, but he's going to try potentially what he did last time, which is 4 singles. So we'll see what he does.
Yeah. We can talk about how to choose the colors, the first 4 colors.
Is there a strategy? Is there a strategy there? Because
there?
well, I don't know. Because as soon as
I have. Yeah.
have you got a strategy?
I have my own,
You shouldn't tell me because as soon as I know your strategy, then. So
Wow.
Saravanan has tried something different here. I believe that is
2 green.
black, red, green, green.
Yeah.
And that's just 1 white. So I now think he's going to do what he did last time and do other stuff, although he's doubling up again. Orange, orange, blue, purple.
Yeah. So 2 colors out.
And then we haven't done white and yellow yet.
So
from here, I believe what you will find is Saravanan is going to make a guess that could be right.
they could be right. The 2 orange.
I think so. Sorry? He doesn't have to do 2 orange, but I think he's going to make a guess that could be right. I think he's going to pick 1 orange. I think he's going to pick a blue
One
or
orange,
a purple and black. So he's going to put purple in. He's going to put purple in the next one, and I think he'll put. Oh
red, no, blue.
Okay, not purple.
So
it's
black.
Blue. Okay,
Yes.
so that could be right.
Yeah,
So we're in a position where this could be right, assuming Danton hasn't doubled up on. If Danton hasn't doubled up on colours, this could be right.
I'm sure.
Okay. Oh wow, that gives. I think that gives Saravanan a lot of information. I think. I think purple has to be. Does purple have to be right now?
Yes.
Purple has to be right. Oh, unless it's double orange.
No, it is possible double blue.
No, it isn't, because you know one of the other 3 is right. So if it is double blue, then
It
orange.
will be white, blue, red, white.
Yeah, but then this line's wrong. Then this line's wrong. The second line doesn't work. White, blue, red, white.
White, blue, red.
Yeah, then this remember this gave you 2.
Yeah.
So you need 2 of these 4 colours in. So that doesn't work. So I think this tells you that it has to be either double orange or purple's correct. So it could be 2 oranges, right?
Yeah.
Or purple is the right colour in the wrong place. I think it could be. Could it be white, purple, orange, red? Yeah, that would work, wouldn't it? White, purple, orange, red is a potentially correct guess. Potentially. You got any guesses, Paco? We can write them down here so we can see what we're talking about if you'd like to.
Yeah.
So white, purple, orange, red is a potentially correct guess. And what you're trying to do, I think, is you're trying to work out which of the... I think black has to be wrong. Black has to not be a colour.
And I still think that can be
Go on then.
orange,
Yep.
blue, and red and white.
Orange, blue, red, white. Orange, blue, red, white. The problem is, Paco, that doesn't have anything in common with that, and that's got one right. So the
Orange,
third...
blue.
Yeah,
Only one.
yeah.
Yes,
You
my
one
mistake.
correct.
Yes,
So I
yes,
don't think
absolutely.
it can be. So I think
No,
red...
purple.
I would
Purple
guess-
is way first. Yes, yes.
I think purple's got to be
yes,
right.
absolutely.
I would go white, purple, orange, red, but
you are absolutely
he's
right.
going something different here.
My mistake.
So can this be correct? Yes, it could be. It could be correct. He's got one right. Oh, it's got to be more right than this, isn't it? Oh, wow. So I want to go...
So
Oh, mine's wrong as well. I said white, purple, orange, red. That can't be right
the
either.
second line is starting
Purple.
with purple.
Yeah.
Then only two.
All right, so it's going to use some time here. So we're trying to work it out now. We've got a lot of information about what isn't there because...
Then
So I think, given how many wrong answers there are, I think the first
purple
row...
and blue. Yeah.
Do you think the first row has to be red?
Purple and blue, and then must be red. Yeah. Yeah, must be red.
Ah.
Purple and blue. Yes. Purple and blue, red, and double.
So you think orange is wrong?
Yes.
So you're going
Yeah.
purple and blue, red,
Purple
and
and
then there's a
Yeah.
double somewhere.
So the order will be
This
blue
can't
is
be-
correct.
Yeah, so you're saying blue's
Purple
correct.
must
So-
be second.
So the third one needs to be red, and then has he got to guess what's doubled up?
And
What-
purple.
Well, he doesn't know what's doubled up, does he?
White, and then white.
It can't be white because
No,
the last
okay.
line. It can't be white.
Then that's double. So
it's gotta be a
can
double.
Be double on the purple.
So-
Blue also.
And yeah, it can't be
Blue-
red. So
it can
blue or
be
purple.
Blue or purple. So 50% to tie.
Yeah, 50% to tie. If this is right, is there any other possibility?
I don't think so.
We haven't seen it. So I think Saravan came. In fact, it's like,
Yeah.
you got this, not me. So he's going to guess what's doubled up. He's going to go for purple. Let's have a look.
Yeah, he got it.
No, well, he's going to
Tie,
reveal.
five,
Does he
five.
reveal?
Yes.
Was it a tie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Otherwise, he would have shown. So it's a tie. Oh, that was 50% guess.
So,
So-
we can move to the Rio.
Yeah. So we're going to move to the table now, who they have. It'd be nice. It should hopefully by the side of the board they should have indicated their score. So if we can move to the table, please, mate.
Table 2.
Oh wow, the first guess. Can you see those colours easier?
Yes,
the
three colors.
The purple's a bit better, isn't it?
Red, yellow, purple, and white.
So
Yes.
I think, do you know what? I don't think you make a guess for information here. I wonder if you just try and narrow it down a bit and try some other colours as you're going along. So what he's trying to do is trying to narrow down what combination of the original things are right.
Yeah. Well,
So
he will know now if white is in or not.
Potentially,
Yeah.
And then
if,
the
if they reduce from 3 to 2 is white for sure. If it is not, so the colors.
yeah, it's
Bro-
pink. I
two-
think it's
two-
more
yeah,
pinky.
pink,
Yeah,
pink.
yeah. In this
Yeah.
particular case, instead of purple.
So
It's-
white is in for sure.
Has he finished putting his things in yet?
And
Is that it? So white is in for sure.
white is in for sure. Yeah, and then
Either
red
yellow,
is
either yellow or pink. Red is
yellow,
not.
pink,
Is red not in? Red could be in as well.
yeah, could be. Yeah.
No,
And the only place for pink will be the first one.
if white's right.
Yeah.
If white is right.
And
'Cause
the
white-
only place, yeah, red is for sure because either yellow or pink, the only place is the first one.
So
Yeah. if white is the correct
Yeah.
one.
So the fact that they're not trying any other colours means it might be quite a job to find the last colour. You know.
Yeah. Well, then once you have three, for sure, then you can use the next one to know among the colors what is putting in the right place or in the wrong place, and then selecting.
Yeah. The other issue there is if it's like
So one is right, one is wrong. Then okay.
oh he's still going.
No, one more. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hang on, he's changed his
I
mind.
will say red and white.
Oh, hang on.
Red and white.
Well, he's put another one in, I think.
He's thinking.
Yeah.
Maybe
He's double checking.
the only way to double check this way.
Oh
okay.
wow. He's got three
Yeah.
right. So
Yeah. So pink, the first pink, and then red, red, white.
no, pink is wrong. Pink isn't in there.
Why? Pink,
Because
pink, red, red, white.
no, because on the first row, if white, yellow, and red are in, then white, yellow, and red are here.
Yeah, but yellow out instead of yellow, pink.
You think pink is in the answer?
Yes.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think the answer is those three with one in the wrong place. I think white and yellow are right, and I think one of the reds is right, and you've got to find the other colour.
Well,
I think it's something like yellow, one of the reds, and the white, and you've got to find the other colour.
well, let's see.
Let's see,
Because I don't think that the Dario has put 4 different colors. So I will guess that it's pink. Well, he's doing just what you're thinking, not mine.
Yeah, red. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be possible. Yes.
He isn't trying any of the colours. Is he just guessing that Dario?
Yeah, amazing. Yeah.
Is he just guessing that Dario is
Yeah.
doubled up? Is it correct to double up?
Yeah, this could be possible.
Yeah. Is it correct to double up? Because I think Dario's opponent is assuming he's doubled up.
Yeah, I fully agree that the Dario has double up. Yeah, it is.
You think it's the correct strategy to double up a colour?
Yeah, absolutely.
Which means if this is okay, so we know that. Oh, we know the answer. I think.
From here,
Do we know that? No,
the red. The red.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, no, we don't. No,
Red is in the third row.
Yeah.
And then
No, I think there is a fourth colour. There has to be a fourth colour.
Yeah.
There has to be a fourth colour now, and you've just got to
another
guess.
colour, red and
Yeah.
white. He knows that this structure
Correct.
is
This
for
is
sure.
true. This is true. It
And
can't
then
be pink.
we have green and blue.
Yeah.
So he has to
So
choose.
it can't be red, pink, or yellow, and it can't be white because this.
Yeah.
So I think he's got 4 colours left. He's got 4 colours left. This is
no, only yellow and only green and blue
and black.
and black. Sure.
Yeah, he's only used
3,
4 colours there.
4.
There's 4 more
Only
colours.
4 colors.
There's 4 more colours. So orange, green, blue, black. I mean, this is risky because he didn't try the string of colours. He just assumed that Dario doubled up.
Then this is the moment to think what is best to try. Just a strategy of okay. This is 25%.
Yeah, but the problem is we don't know what Dario scored.
Okay, yeah. If
Oh, he's got it. Has he got it?
Has
he got it?
He tied.
Has he got it? Oh
Goodness,
my God!
25%.
Can we zoom out, please, Mr. Cameraman, to see what Dario had? So we want from the left-hand side view, please. If we can see that. Oh, from the top. Apologies, from the top.
Yeah, I think that they have tied because
no.
if
Oh yes, they've tied. He's got it.
Yeah.
He got it. Oh wow, how lucky is that?
yeah, amazing.
Wow.
Only 25%.
Yeah. Oh, he could have won. Could he have won? Well, if Dario got 6, he's won.
If Dario did it in 6.
Yeah, maybe he's won. I don't know. We'll find out. Wow, that's so. What we're going to do now is we're going to go over to the room and we're going to ask the players at the leading table that after game one they indicate their score on the board, just so that we can see what we're doing. Because obviously we were talking a bit there. We were arguing about whether pink was
we
there.
don't know the strategy because we don't know the result of the first player.
So I think the person, maybe if they had to tie with 5, then they had to be aggressive. They had to kind of assume that Dario doubled up to win. He hadn't, but they got lucky and guessed 25%. 25% guess at the end. So we're going to go over to that. We're going to have a look at the room to see if there's any games still on, and if there are, we're going to show you an interview with a son and his mother who come here yearly. So that would be nice. Yeah. And if they're looking like they're ready to play another match, we'll hold on to that interview for later in the event. Actually, I believe we have results, so we're going to go to the results for after round 4, and we can see whether Dario won or tied. So Dario actually lost. Yeah. I believe it was Mark Taste won, so maybe Dario scored 6.
And Noah won.
And Noah won as well. Saravanan is on 3.5. Now Saravanan has already played Mark Taste, so Saravanan will be playing Noah. Danton Hope, who has done well in this event in the past. I believe Danton Hope is the defending champion. So good luck to Danton to continue that. Remember, there's still 3 more matches to go. So what I'm going to do is I might pop down to the room and ask them to make sure they record their scores.
Yeah, and we can see the interview.
Can we just have a look at the room to see whether they're sitting down or not, please? That would be lovely. And they're looking like they're walking around. So yeah, we're. Do you want to go to the interview?
Okay. No. Let's go to the.
So we're going to stand at the table again. We're going to get a view of the table. Hopefully, we won't see them placing their pieces. So
going to place.
If you turn around, I'm just going to. They're not ready. Are they ready
then
yet?
It is not clear, then they are going to sit immediately. So I think that we can
go to the interview.
5 minutes.
Okay,
Yes,
so we're going to go to an interview between James Heppel, the defending Pentamind champion, and his mother, who comes.
They are going to sit.
Okay.
So we change our mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is absolutely depending on what they're going to do immediately, and looks like that they're.
I guess Saravanan must have already played Noah if Saravanan is playing this gentleman here. So maybe Saravanan is just storming through the field. He's got 1 draw and 3 wins, so we're going to have a look there. Cameraman has kindly turned away from the screen so that we don't see what pieces they're putting under the hidden grid there. We don't want to see that, so that we can join in there. The issue with the first board is the inability to look at purple and black unless they're both on the board, so we're going to hopefully we can manage that. But if you like guessing along with us, can you do it quicker than we do? We kind of fumble our way to a guess and hope we're right. But that's good. And it's nice to see that it's under time pressure as well. I imagine this could be solved a bit easier if you had an infinite amount of time. So the time pressure is quite good. You need to have a good starting strategy. So you said you have a strategy. Now, I don't need to tell me the strategy, but do you think it's correct to double up a colour?
Yeah, I think so.
You think it's You think it's correct? Do you think it's correct to always do it?
No, I think that you have to change. If opponents know that you always double, then it is easier for them to guess.
Yeah. Do you think you should have a triple a colour?
I have never done it. I mean, with friends, for sure. Okay. I have done it just for fun. But the problem when you triple, that means that if the opponent chooses 4 colors, then there is a bigger opportunity to have none of the colors
that's
right.
Probably the most ideal opening move.
Yeah.
Apart from to get four pegs in some combination, you want probably more likely to get 0. So I suppose then the rest are the other 4 colours in some combination.
Yes.
So Mike is our expert cameraman. He's going to zoom in over when I believe they're starting now.
Yes.
So we've got Saravanan to the bottom. We're going to get the name of the gentleman at the top, and we're going to now get a top-down view of the table, just to have a look at how it's going. So
he started 2 oranges, 1 red, and 1
purple.
blue.
No, it's a purple.
Purple.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Blue's a lot lighter. So the players at the table have no problem distinguishing them, but us as cameraman, the light obviously is late now. Obviously, there's no sunlight coming from outside, so all the light's artificial, so apologies for that. Remember, if you are watching along with us, and if you've got any comments for us about Mastermind, about Paco's excellent result in entropy, he didn't quite get a medal. He has won medals in the past. But if you want to talk about anything that's happened today, I will also tell you this is my last day streaming potentially. There might be a chance I'm around tomorrow, but it's unlikely. I'm not scheduled to do any more, so it's been a pleasure to be with you. So if you've got any comments for me before I go, please ask them in the stream below. Otherwise...
and for me, it has been a wonderful pleasure
thank you, Paco.
work with
it's been
this
great.
Guy. It's amazing.
If they do it next year, I'll happily come back and do some more, I'm sure.
It will be great to repeat the experience with you.
Okay. So they're going back. So now, we had that interesting statistic earlier about if on the first row, if you assume one of them's right, it's more likely to be an orange one than a blue or a red, purple or red. So they've done that. They've gone for double orange.
Double orange.
And they're assuming that red and purple are wrong.
Yeah.
So this could be right, couldn't it? This could be a correct answer.
Could be, absolutely.
The only colour they haven't tried is blue, I believe. Yeah, they've tried 7 colours.
7 colours.
They've
Yes,
tried
with
7
the
colours.
white. Yes.
Now,
so orange is for sure in the second position.
not for sure, no, because it could be no.
Maybe in the third.
No, it could be in the third if there's a single orange. But orange, I would try orange in the second position because odds are it's more likely to be right at this point in time, I think.
So maybe yellow, white, orange,
blue. No, it can't be yellow, white, orange, purple. That could be a guess, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Because purple, one of the first has to be right.
Yeah.
So you could go yellow, white, orange, purple. That would be a sensible guess.
Yeah.
Any other sensible guesses?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not the only guess. Yellow, white, orange, purple. From left to right again. So you're looking, every time you're making a guess, you're looking back on every row before, and from this point onwards, you can't make an incorrect guess.
Yeah.
You can't afford to do that, and you've got to make sure that every guess you make.
Yeah, this is the most important thing in this game. Yeah, to review, not only to guess correct, but before ending with the code that you want to rake, to be sure 100% that you have nothing wrong with the past
so
information.
nothing wrong, and not only nothing wrong, and your guess could be right.
Yeah.
So you're not just kind of applying for more information. You're not just randomly trying a blue just because you want to.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they are 4 different colours, but you could try blue. We've got yellow, white, orange, purple. As potential. You've also got.
The second alternative will be
You've
the
got
orange will be
in the second
correct
position.
in the second
So you could you have
which
white,
is
orange,
yellow,
purple, couldn't you?
Yeah. No, orange and purple cannot be in the second and fourth.
Oh, really correct. So it could be white, orange, yellow, blue. That could be work.
Yeah.
That could work, couldn't it?
Yeah.
No, that doesn't work for the first line, so that's like ignore me. So I think yellow, white, orange, purple is a sensible
he's
guess.
guessing the closest alternative will be the orange. The second orange is correct.
It's no guarantee the yellow's right.
No, it's not.
So it could be that black is in the end column. That would mean
instead of purple. Yeah.
No, that can't be right. That can't be right.
No, in this case it is possible.
Yeah, but then which ones of the? So it could be
white, orange, yellow.
Yeah, because so it could be
black.
white, orange, black.
No,
It could be white, orange, black, I believe.
white.
White, orange, black would work. So he's trying red.
This is possible.
Is this possible?
One.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
This is possible.
Yeah, that's
and
possible.
with the third. This is possible. Yes.
Yeah, this is possible.
This is
This is
possible alternative. Yes.
Oh wow, is that it?
So
you now know that double orange is correct.
yeah.
You now know that
immediately he
you now
knows
know double
that-
orange is correct because basically the
Yeah.
row before had one more orange on than the row currently.
Yeah.
So orange is correct and red is definitely wrong.
And red is not.
Which means you must be purple first.
Purple.
No, it's not. No, apologies. Purple can't be right either because of the first row. If it's double orange,
Yeah.
then these are wrong.
Then red and purple are not.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Now you know that it isn't red, so you know that one of yellow or white is correct.
Yellow, white. Yes.
Only one of them though,
Only one of them. Yes.
and it's more likely to be white.
More
because
likely
it's
to, yeah, because
three-
3-2 with
so
wrong position. Yes.
I would guess white, orange, green.
orange.
I would guess green because green's more likely to be
Green?
wrong than black is,
Oh yes.
because black's already got one here.
Yeah.
So I would guess white,
Oh.
orange, green. I think. Because we know it's double orange. We know one of white or yellow's right.
Yeah, he's guessing the same.
And it goes green.
And then green.
Yeah.
Green is 3-2 against black.
I think so, yeah. It's actually, I think it's 50-50 because you already know that.
Well, yeah, 50.
You already know that the first black one's wrong anyway. So it's 50-50, I think.
Yeah, but in terms of chances to find the black in the fourth position from the second row.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, he's gone black. That's what we were guessing here. White, orange. No, we were going green, weren't we?
Yeah.
We got it right.
No.
You got it right.
He right.
Yeah, so it was more likely to be black than green, but he got it right. So Sarah Vannon scores 5.
5. Yeah, that's.
And they're going to re-put the pieces down.
He's really keen doing everything in 5, huh?
Yeah, he's done that. It's another 5 he's got. Well done. Now he was lucky to tie with the last opponent he played. Who did he play last? It was. Oh, I can't remember who we played last. He was lucky to. No, apologies. Dario got beaten. Dario got beaten. Who was it? I can't remember. It looks like Sarah Vannon is doing quite well. There's Noah, your protege from Las Palmas. Noah is playing Mark Taste on the other table. Noah seems to be playing in every event at the moment.
Yeah, she's doing absolutely great. She got 4 points in entropy. So that's an amazing result.
That's amazing because I'm trying not to look at what Sarah Vannon's doing. So mainly because entropy is like a 6-hour event over 2 sessions, a 6-hour event. Yeah. It's so hard to keep your concentration. I was only commentating for half of it, and I was struggling. I'm not saying playing's harder than commentating, but they do it for twice as long, so it probably is. He's ready now. He's covering his screen up. So we're going to go back in. So
it looks like that Mark Taste is in the 7th row or in the 6th row.
1, 2, 3, 4. He's on the 6th one. So does he get this one right?
So
okay, let's have a look. We're going to get a top-down view of table 1 here.
Table 1.
And I believe after this, we'll have a look at and see if Noah's still playing. And then we've got an interview with James Heppel and his mother, who came in yesterday to play cribbage pairs. Yeah. So Paco had a nice little chat with them. They're a lovely set of people, and his mum taught James not everything he knows, because he knows quite a lot, but his mum taught James and got him the bug. So we're going to go on again. The first guess is for random colours, and we're going to see how many right. That's usually my way of going. I usually guess 4 different colours.
I do the same too.
I think, do you know Sarah Vannon last game, his very first guess had double orange.
He started with double and double. Yeah.
No, it wasn't double. It was double orange, and double orange was in the answer.
Yeah.
So he got very lucky that the one double he guessed straight away. So well done, Sarah Vannon. So he got 1 right. So what his opponent's doing, he's actually doing it in such a way that this could be the right answer. He's kept 1 of the 4 colours in. He's kept red.
And 3 more.
And 3 more.
So
I think his opponent is going to try and make the right guess at every opportunity. If he's done this to start with. So there's 2 right. So I would assume that red is wrong from that.
Yeah.
And I would assume it's 1 of the other 3 colours and then 2 of the second row. Yeah. And
there are there is some of the 3 colours, 1 from the first row and
2 from the second.
2 from the second.
Yeah. So would you
going to be double?
Would you? Well, it doesn't have to be, because we haven't had black yet.
Yeah,
so
I know that there is an 8th color that they have not used yet.
Yeah. Would you?
I will discard.
So
I will start doubling.
This man's a doubler, and I potentially am not. I imagine he tries black here. Yes, he does. So again, this could potentially be right. He's got 1 from the first row, 2 from the second row, and a black that he hasn't tried yet.
So second row is purple and
Yes.
the third is black.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah, it's not that clear, I'm afraid. Apologies for that. That's the pieces they use. They have so many different sets here, and
And with
obviously,
different colors.
yeah, so many different sets of so many different games in a big room downstairs. All right, is that 2 right? So is Piero. Now Piero came second last year to Danton Hope. So Piero is a Mastermind expert. David Jameson came third, and David Jameson won Entropy early today, and David Jameson is arbitering this. So I imagine arbitering this might actually make it slightly more stressful for David. So good luck to him if he's expecting to do well today. So I wonder, he's assuming they're right. I wonder if, so there's got to be a double up now, I think. Oh no, does there have to be a double up?
Okay.
According to you, there does.
Yeah. It can be either green or red.
So it can't be red.
No.
It can't be red, I'm afraid.
No.
If
No,
yellow
no.
and blue are right, this can't be the correct
So
answer.
only can be double the yellow, not the blue,
So he's
and
try-
not the red.
So yellow and blue.
discarding
I don't
this.
think yellow and blue can be right. I don't think they can both be right. So I would potentially go back to purple as one of your colours. Does there have to be a double up then? So could there be 4 colours? So there can only be one of the first 4. There could be 2 more of the next ones. Now if he's picked the wrong 2, so for example, if the next ones, what if it's orange, red, purple, and black in some combination? No, that can't be right either.
Yeah.
So could this be right?
Introduce
Could this be right?
Green instead of
Yes, green
red,
could be right.
and blue can be repeated.
Yeah, green can be repeated, and he's got 2 in the same
In
place.
fact, green can be repeated
Yes,
too.
yes, a few can be repeated. So let's have a look at what this gets him. So remember, he needs it right in the next case, and I don't feel confident here.
So yellow and blue.
I can't be both right. So
No.
I don't feel confident here. Now, what you'll notice is I think green has to be in the answer, because yellow and blue were there last time, and they didn't get a white mark.
Yeah.
So there can be no way that yellow and blue again do get a white mark now. So green has to
is
be
for
right.
sure. Yes.
Green has to be right, so it has
It
to
must
be
be
in column.
first or third row. So in first. Or
And
third
we know
place.
black's right as well. Or white. Oh, it could be. No, it can't be white because green's right. So it can't be white from the first row. So it must be black from this row, because you're looking at what could be correct on the second row that isn't on the third. What could be correct on the third row that isn't on the fourth row, and it has to be black because it can't be white because we know
It
green's
can
in
be
there.
white. Yes.
So we know the last one is definitely black.
Black.
So I think he's going to go blue. He's got to go black on the last one. That means green has to be the first one,
So green.
and purple is a potential out here as well. Yes, purple is
Yeah,
potential.
green,
Yes.
green, purple, blue, and black.
Yes, green,
Yes.
purple, blue, black. I like that.
Yeah.
So he's working it out. He knows it has to be black, so he should be able to work this out. Is this guaranteed? It's not guaranteed,
No,
because
guaranteed, no.
yellow could be right.
Yeah.
Oh no, yellow. If purple's in the answer, yellow can't be right.
So this is the answer that we guess.
Yeah, this is the answer we would
And
guess.
it is possible,
Yeah.
but we
And this is,
don't.
look, Paco, no doubles.
No doubles.
I'm going to hold on to that because I might not be right here.
Yeah, but we will see in the end. How many games have we seen with put doubles and
All
without
but one.
doubles?
I've seen one without doubles, but most of them have had doubles in.
Yeah.
If you always pick doubles, though, you must be exploitable.
You mean that if you use doubles, you put them together separated, or?
No, I think you must. So remember when Dario was playing his opponent,
Yeah.
and Dario didn't use a double, but his
Yeah.
opponent spent a lot of time assuming he did, and then he had oh my god, I'm going to lose 25% chance.
Oh yes.
Now,
yes.
if you assume your opponent's always using doubles, then it benefits you to not guess another colour. It benefits you to stick with the colours, 3 of the colours you've got, and hopefully one's doubled up.
Yeah.
So we know. So he's doing the other possibility. He thought blue was right. He's taking it out. He's putting yellow in. Now the problem with that. Oh no, it could. Yeah, there is 2 possible answers. Purple could be first now. So it could be purple, yellow, green, black. That is another possibility. So I think he's down to at least 50%. I think this is the one he's going to move.
Yeah,
He's got
this
to move.
is possible.
Yeah,
too,
he's got to move this back row if this is the one he wants. This is just a practice guess, effectively. So I think there are two possible answers here. And remember, he needs to get this to tie.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a possibility.
So at this moment, he has to decide what are the colors more.
And that's the other one. So
Yeah.
these are the two possibilities. And
So either blue or yellow. What would you prefer? I mean, knowing Saravanan.
I don't know. I would prefer the bottom one because the colours are slightly more contrasting.
I think that the bottom with the yellow.
With the yellow, yeah. I would go
Okay,
yellow.
I bet for the blue.
Okay. All right. let's have a
Because
look.
they're more similar and they're less contrast. And I think
Okay.
that Saravanan will prefer this.
Okay, let's have a look.
Okay, you won.
Potentially. Well,
You won.
is that the only
The
option?
yellow. No, yes, there is only one more possibility. So
we know
it's
black's right.
yellow.
We know black's right. We know purple's in the wrong place. So it has to be the other one.
Yellow,
Yellow.
yeah.
So purple, yellow, green, black.
Yes.
Is that right? Oh no, that can't be right. That can't be right. Look at the rows just done.
Yes. White and green. Yes.
That can't be right because it's the same colours on the previous row.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Oh,
it can't be
yeah,
right.
okay.
It can't be right. So we've missed one. We've missed a possibility here. So we know black's right. We know black's right, and we know green has to be there, don't we? That's
Yeah.
something we've worked out from earlier.
yeah.
Now, what happens if your opponent's made a mistake with the counters on the left-hand side? They concede?
Then and the moment that you make a mistake,
Is
that is
score?
the final round.
So if he made a mistake on round three,
round three,
then
then
his opponent scores three.
Yeah, it scores three.
Okay.
Yes.
So he's changed things around a bit. So he's gone for white instead. He's assuming yellow and blue are both wrong. Oh, that can't be. That can't be right. We know it's got to be black on the
Yes.
edge. Oh, he's got it. No, he's failed. Did we have that? Oh dear. Did we have? Were we any close to that? So is there something right? He's questioning it. You see. So the third row's wrong. Oh no, it's purple at the end, isn't it?
Yeah, the third round has three.
No,
No,
it's
no,
purple.
it's purple.
No, it's purple.
Yeah,
it's purple.
purple. Yeah.
So Saravan beat
Yeah.
not only Piero, but Paco and myself as well. So well done, Saravanan. Goes on for
Yeah.
another point. Should be on 4.5 points.
Yeah.
The other game is finished. If we can just have a look at the room to see if there's anyone still playing.
And then deciding about the.
Yeah, we've got a
interview.
5-minute
Yeah.
interview with James Heppel and his
Yeah,
mother.
for sure that in 5 minutes they will not start the next round.
Okay. So we're going to have a look up. Potentially, it doesn't look like anyone's still playing. But we're going
And
to.
they're waiting for the pairings.
We're going to, Dave Jameson sorting them out, we're going to move on to an interview because obviously if we come in after a couple of plays, it doesn't really matter. The first few plays are
Yes.
exploratory. So we're going to go for an interview with James Heppel and his mother, James Heppel being the current defending champion of the Pentamind and his mum being a lovely lady. I had an interview with Paco a
Yeah.
couple of days ago.
Was
Let's have a
great
look.
moment. You will see. Hello, we are with James Heppel and his mother, Madeleine Heppel. James, you are one of the young values on the Mind Sports Olympiad and Pentamind history. At what age did you start to play this event for the first time?
I think I was about 10 years old. I was in a big chess competition and I saw the Mind Sports event that was paired with it and all these wonderful games. And the next year I vowed to come back and try them all out. So that's exactly what I did.
In fact, did you have a family habit to play strategy games at home? Maybe Madeleine, can you answer this?
Yes, we played lots of games at home, particularly chess when the boys were young, and then number games, strategy games, get involved with the children when they're playing games, so they enjoy winning and also having the spirit of having a go. But I think playing chess with children playing chess at a young age, I think is brilliant because they get really stuck in and focus on the game, and then they go outside and play football and let off steam, and they come back in the game and play more chess. So games involved in strategy and learning all sorts of things. Also about playing well, but going for the win is also important.
Okay, and James, how do you think that this learning process and that your mom has informed to us has influenced in your life?
It's definitely had influence in my life. I think playing strategy games from a young age gives you a good logical thinking and a good foundation. Both my parents did maths at university, so we had maths running in the family, and me and my brother both went on to do maths. And I think having a twin brother also helped when I was younger. You always have someone to play with. We both enjoy playing games and still do nowadays. And you have someone also competitive to drive off, and I think that really helps as you grow up and kind of do better.
Okay, it is amazing that in the last 6 years you have got 5 medals in the Pentamind, and in fact, you have been twice Pentamind champion and 3 times bronze. How do you feel the first time that you become Pentamind champion?
Oh, it was really amazing. I remember it was about halfway through the week, and I'd had a really good start, like really, really good. And I remember Demis coming up to me and saying, "Oh, you've got to win it this year, James, because you're so far ahead in the lead." And I thought, right, that means I've got to win. And then luckily managed to went on and go and win.
So in fact, do you have the dream of beating Demis, his personal record of 5 times Pentamind champion?
Oh yes, so always a dream. I've got 2, so I've got plenty of time. So hopefully a few more later down the road.
Okay, I think personally that you are the best versatile of all the players and also a good psychologist. Do you agree with that?
I think there are a lot of strong players here for not just logical thinking, but all the other kind of softer skills that are involved. There's a lot of games where diplomacy and being tactful at the same time has quite a big influence. And I think being a positive person, that definitely helps in a lot of these kind of strategies. You can't kind of, beat yourself up or get too down, because that will be portrayed in the games that you end up playing. So I think stay positive, that's always a good motive.
Do you think that your psychology is influencing also positive in your play?
Yeah, slightly, I think. Yeah, definitely good to keep positive.
And what other values do you think that are important to become number one?
So I really think it's an all-round skill set. Obviously, you have to have that logical thinking and ability to think fast under pressure. And a lot of that comes to playing the games and training and thinking about what you're going to do. But then alongside that, there's lots of softer skills. So, being diplomatic in multiplayer games, staying positive when you have some bad results. Because it's over, 8-9 days. You've got to stay fresh all the time, and that can be quite difficult as you get a bit older. And need a good night's sleep is worth a lot more.
Okay, by the way, do you have any preferred game or discipline, and why?
I wouldn't say I have a preferred game. I really like lines of action. A lot of the time I enjoy games that I win. And I like a good variety of games. I like lots of variety, so I wouldn't want to play the same thing all the time. Entropy is another really nice game, really beautiful. Coming from a maths background, I really like the lines of symmetry. So I think just variety is the patterns and variety.
And so, Madeleine, just to end with the interview, what would you recommend to other parents to improve their children's education related to strategy games?
I think get involved and encourage children to play. Certainly games like chess at a young age, I think it's very good. But really just get stuck in and encourage your children to play. Many children want to win, and just encourage that spirit and just go with the flow. So absolutely, I think chess is really good, and card games like cribbage is very good. But help children, encourage them, take them along to events, and help them do the best they possibly can. So James likes winning, which is great, because I always like winning as well. And equally, just encourage them to play and have fun, because if you have fun, you'll do well also. So enjoy yourself while you're doing it.
Okay, thank you very much, James and Madeleine Happel, to be here. You are too young, but you are a current legend nowadays in Mind Sports Olympiad. Thank you both.
Thank you very much.
So a lovely little interview with James and his mum. Now we're going to go back to the room where the game has started already. We're just going to have a brief look at the results at the same time, if we can do that. We can see Sarah Vannon is still on 4.5, but Noah won her last match as well. Noah must have already, if it is Swiss, Noah must have already played Saravanan, I guess, because
Yeah.
Noah is playing
It's playing Pirosama.
Pirozama, and I
Yeah.
imagine Danton's playing Saravan, and Mark Taste is playing someone else, because Mark's played
Yeah.
both of those two. So we're going to focus on the game between Noah and Piero. And we're going to have a top-down view or side-on view of that game
Yes.
there. And this time Noah is the mastermind, and can Piero find out what she's got. So we can see so far that it's gone. I'm going to read out the difference in the purples and the blacks for you. We've got green, yellow, orange, white, which got a white.
Yes.
We've got
Then
red, black,
green
and
blue.
And
So
then
7 colors.
yeah, and then purple, black, purple, yellow. So I believe all the colours have been used, and that means there must be a repeat, I believe.
So with 7 colors, only 2. So that means that that's the reason why he chosen purple, because it's the 8th one, and
Yeah.
it is for sure.
Yeah, purple has to be, unless she's tripled up, which you say is a bad
Oh
strategy.
yes.
Unless she's tripled up, this could be the case. Now, if she has tripled up, she's probably going to beat him, because I don't think he's going to guess that she's done that. Could this be right? This could be right. This could be right.
Could be. Yes.
It's probably not going to be.
purples.
The chances.
Yes.
Is that
So
it?
2 purples. If
Hang on.
yeah,
Hang on.
It is
Oh my
yeah,
god!
yeah.
Oh my
So
god!
2 purples, then the blue should be looks like it is right. Then only the orange in the first place.
So yeah, orange, purple, blue.
No, yeah,
That would be one.
orange, purple, blue. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
in 5.
He's just checking, and
He knows that this is the solution.
yeah. Okay. So 5 is the score.
Oh,
Well
for
done
Piero
to
Sama.
Piero.
Very well done.
Well, nothing. I mean, when you're the mastermind, there's nothing you can do. Your opponent's just gonna.
Yeah.
If your opponent gets it in 5, in this case, he did very
Yeah.
well. Well
Yes,
done, Piero.
congratulate.
Well done, Piero. That was 5. That was a good
Yeah.
5 as well. It
Yeah,
wasn't
good
guess.
5. No.
So well done, Piero.
It was.
We've seen the results, so we're going to have a look at. Do you want to have a look at Saravan's game, or do you want to stay with this one?
I think that we can stay on this one.
Okay, so we know they've kindly, if you see at the side of the board, they've put a little peg in 5, just so we can do it. And Mike has been very kindly, our cameraman, he's great. He's moved away from the table, so we can't see what Piero puts under the grid there. So we've got a couple of maybe 30 seconds or so for him to put a score, and then we're going to see if Noah. I imagine you're not going to beat 5. I imagine if they score 5, you've got to hope to tie with it.
I asked the Noah now in the room, how do you choose the colors? And she told me that she is good in psychology, trying to guess what were the colors of the other player. And I think that because he was playing with, I think, Taste, and she got it in 3 rows.
Whoa!
And
Wow, that's good.
she got 3 colors in the first guessing, and she said that she was lucky, but she also was thinking what were the colors.
That is impressive. To get it in 3, you've got a
None in the first.
no.
No, there is
No, it's
something
ticking
mistake.
down. No, it's ticking down. He's ticking down. There we go.
But,
So
oh yes. that
what we're
is-
going to ask, you've got to be very quick with this. If you think as a viewer that you know what your combination for the answer will be, you've got to shout that out very quick. What we're going to do is put it on the screen very quickly. We've got a guy called Rando reading the comments. So if you are playing along live, if you can send yours in, and obviously you might be Paco or myself to an answer, whether it's right or not will be great to see. But you can help us out. Obviously, we're doing this live after commentating all day, or at least I've been commentating all day, so I'm quite tired. So if you've got a combination, obviously, usually when they get to row 4 or 5, I tell you what, no one needs 5 to tie. So we're going to wait for row 5 to go, and you're going to send in, if you are watching live, you're going to send in your ideas for what the 5th row can be. We're going to see if any of you can get it right eventually.
So
Yeah.
she's using the 2 pending colors.
So
But
yeah. So this could be right. Again.
One.
He's still going. He hasn't hit the timer yet. 1,
No.
2. He's still going. No, he's still the time. There we go. Okay, he's said this is correct. So we've got one extra right. So I imagine that one of black or orange is right because it's there, and I imagine that either one of yellow or purple is right. Would be my guess. Because the thing is, if she moves her wristwatch.
Yeah, I think that, in this case it will be better to see it.
Okay, Sarah Vannon's match has finished. Apologies, it hasn't finished. They're on the first board, so we can see that on the side here. There is a slight issue, I'm afraid, in that you can actually see the top of the colours from Sarah Vannon's side from this angle. So. That makes our guessing a bit easier. In fact, you can see that already that the second one is light blue and the third one is orange. So we're going to focus still on Noah's match. And I'm afraid just to distinguish between purple and black, we're going to need a closer look. Remember, audience members, if you have a guess for the fifth one, send them in as soon as the timer starts ticking down for Noah, because remember, Noah needs to get this in 5 to tie. It'd be great to see Noah tie here.
Only one more guessing.
So we're going to see what happens. Okay, so this gives us a lot of information.
Yeah.
So we know that purple is wrong. We know that if yellow's right, green is wrong. See, no, I don't think that can be the case. Problem is on the second row.
Yeah.
One of them is right. I guess she's assuming green is right. Oh yeah, because she's got a white here, and now orange and purple are wrong. And the red is right in the first row.
So black must be.
So it could be double black. Could it be double black?
Double black, yeah.
Or double red. It could be double red.
Or double.
So it could be. Purple can't be right. You know that. You know purple can't be right. You've got it from the previous row. So I'm going to guess. My guess is going to be. My guess is going to be green, red, black, black. That's my guess going to be green, red, black, black. Paco, you have a guess at some point. You can guess the same as me if you want, but you're going to make a guess. It's not easy. I think she's not got enough information to get it right. I think her chance of getting it right here have got to be close to about 20% maybe, because there's a lot of potential answers here. Maybe there's about 5 combinations it could be. Paco's going to have a guess before we reveal. I think she's not sure, she's not certain, so you've got time. If you've got a guess that you want to send in, please put it in the comments below. You know, Noah, orange can't go there, Noah. You can't match anything in the right place as the last row, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Now, purple could be right, but not in the right place.
No, that's not possible. Not possible.
No,
yellow and green.
Yeah, but orange is in the wrong. Yeah, it can't be yellow and green, but orange can't be right either.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think she's been playing all week and all day. I imagine she's fairly safe. She played Entropy earlier, so she did very well to get 4 wins in Entropy. How old is she? 15, is she? Mid to late teens, I think. 16, I think. Yeah, it's amazing. So this can't be right either. There can't be double orange.
Not possible double orange.
I think she's just putting them in, checking back. She just needs to get this right. She's checking back. She knows this can't be right. She'll be able to work out this can't be right.
Not possible. 2 oranges.
So she's basically got 2 and a bit minutes to get a guess that could be correct. This can't be right either. You can't have yellow and green. So that could.
She doesn't mind to do it in 6 or 7. Well, maybe for the tie break, yes. But
is there a tie break? I don't think. Is there a tie break? Is it?
Yeah, head
Spread
to head,
points.
split points.
Okay,
yes.
so if you lose 5 to 6, you lose -1 point. If you lose 5 to 8, you lose -3 points. And so for tie breaks, if it isn't head to head,
Yeah.
if everyone in the tie break hasn't played each other, the problem is with this many people in the field, Paco, I imagine the tie breaks will be head to head.
But maybe there are more than 2 people tied for the second or third place. So
Maybe.
head
But if
to
they've all
head,
played each other, I suppose if one person's beat the other 2.
well, in that case, yes.
We might have to ask Mike, has anyone put in any answers to the combinations, Mike? If you can have a look for us.
This is possible.
Before we get the guesses, we're going to see if anyone gets it right in the comments. If they're going to do that, Mike's going to pop it on the screen for us and we'll pass it to you. But my guess again is green, red, black, black. Have you got a guess, Paco? Are you a bit tired today, are we?
Yeah, too tired.
Too tired, okay.
I think that I have no guessing.
Orange can't, so she's done this a few
No.
times. Orange can't be there.
Yeah, 2 whites. No,
Orange can't
no.
be there. I think black's got to be in the answer. Black is only being one.
No, but it has to have one and the same than the third line. So
Could it be black, yellow, white, white? It could be black, yellow, white, white.
yeah, black, yellow, white, white.
That's
yes.
another one. It's black, yellow, white, white. That is a possibility as well. I think black's got to be there, and there's a double. There's got to be a
Yes.
double, I think. Could it be double? It can't be double yellow because of row 2.
No,
Because of row 2.
Yes.
Now orange could go there. I know. Yeah, orange could be there. That is a
Yes.
possibility. So it could be
And
orange, yellow.
Black.
Black. Yeah, orange, yellow, black,
Yes.
black. Orange.
Yes.
No, no. First
no,
row.
because first row. Orange, red.
Alright,
black,
let's just
yellow.
double check. Let's double check. Yeah,
No,
red's.
with the third line, it has to be one in the same position.
Yeah, okay.
So
Oh, she's guessed it, so this
yes,
isn't right, I'm
yes.
afraid, sadly. So, did any of you have ones we will, I believe Mike is checking for us now. There have been no submissions, so apologies. Maybe we'll have a go at the next one. Still got time to do it. I think Noah's struggling here because I think like Paco said, that I mean, she's only got 10 seconds left. Maybe she's run out of time.
And I don't know what is if you are run out of time.
That can't be right because of the second row. I don't know what happens if you run out of time, but the second row says that can't be
So
right.
in the end, black was not the solution. So
Green, red, black, black. Green, red, black, black. Can't be that one. Black, yellow, white, white. So black. I believe their opponent is giving in. Now she did have orange, yellow. She did have orange, yellow. Was it orange, yellow, white, white, or orange, yellow, blue, blue? It's orange, yellow, blue, blue. So we didn't have that, I'm afraid, Paco. Neither of us got that.
not at all.
I think, sadly, Noah's early guesses didn't give her much chance to get that, I'm afraid. She had just too many options on row 5. There was like 6 or 7 different guesses she could have made.
Yes.
And I'm afraid she didn't get there. So the other game is finished. Sarah Vannon's game has finished. So we're going to have a look at the room, see where we stood. And are there any other games to be done? Yes,
Yeah,
Dario is at the
Dario.
back. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a short commercial break. We're going to come back for the last match with standings. Obviously, there's not much we can talk about in between. It has been a long day. But I will say, again, this is my last filming session. So thank you very much for watching all this time. I will say bye at the very end, and I will thank everyone then. But just to let you know, in case you switch off early, that I will not be here for the rest of the week. And you're just with the lovely Paco
Yeah.
and a few extras.
Yeah, a pleasure for me too.
Okay, so we're just going to go to commercials, and we'll see you again in a couple of minutes. It won't take too long for that round to finish.
Hi viewers, let's talk about Pandora's easiest way to invest, the Go and Grow. Go and Grow is an incredibly simple and automated service that allows you to earn 6.75% per annum and take your cash out at any time. Here are some benefits. It has a yield of 6.75, helping you to plan for the future. You can access your cash without any excessive withdrawal penalties. You also get a diversified portfolio of investments supported by advanced and reliable technology. And you only pay tax when you make a withdrawal over your capital amount invested. That's not all, there's more. You can share access with the people you trust to invest together for a shared goal like an upcoming world trip or a wedding. And if you are already a Bondora investor, you can transfer your existing Bondora investment portfolio to go and grow with just a few clicks. Check for more info in the description box below and visit us on Facebook at Bondora Capital. Start today and make your dreams a reality with Go and Grow. Hi everyone. This time, we would like to give you an overview of what peer-to-peer lending at Bondora is all about. Compared to traditional bank credit models, peer-to-peer lending at Bondora makes you the bank, while our platform provides you the borrowers to lend to. So as an investor, you can generate profit from the interest paid by the borrowers, while the borrowers benefit from the quick access to loans they need. The concept of peer-to-peer lending is relatively new in the finance market and has grown rapidly in the last decade. So if you are new to peer-to-peer lending, would like to be an investor, you can visit our website at bondora.com for more information or check us out on Facebook at Bondora Capital. And that's it for today. Visit our website to start investing and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thanks for watching and bye for now. Hello and welcome to another weekly video from Bondora. A great question being asked by our investors from across the world is that why are we based in Tallinn? Tallinn is referred to as Europe's Silicon Valley and is a hub for innovative companies like Skype, TransferWise, Pipedrive, and of course Bondora, something not so commonly seen in a medieval capital city. Estonia hosts the NATO Cyber Defense Center and is also building a data embassy in Luxembourg, which will have the same right as regular embassy, but it is able to remotely reboot the country's IT systems in case of a cyber attack. So due to this level of cybersecurity, and since there are children being taught how to code in kindergarten, there is a wealth of tech talent, and this provides a great environment for us to thrive and achieve our goal of becoming Europe's #1 peer-to-peer lending platform. We hope this information helps you understand why we are based in Tallinn, Estonia, and be sure to leave a comment below as to what you want to see in the next week's video and how we can consistently improve your investing experience on Bondora platform. Thanks for watching, and until next week, keep investing and bye for now.
Back to the World Mind Sports Olympiad. We've got one more match in the Mastermind Championship, so we're going to just go to the table now, and we're also going to get a chance to look at the results as soon as they come in. We are looking at the table. We're not going to look at it straight away because we don't want to see the Mastermind be putting the pegs in the right slots, so we don't want to see what the actual potential is. I'll say this at the start though, if you would like to have a guess at what you think the code is, usually by the 5th round or the 6th round, so obviously if they haven't got it after the 5th, they have a go at the 6th, and what are you lovely Rando will put it on the screen for us, and we will say your guess out. If your guess is right, we'll give you a shout out. So for example, if your name's Pete and you guessed red, blue, white, black, we'll say well done Pete, Pete got it right after 5, well done. So please join in, obviously. It helps us. We've not got all the guesses today. We're probably about 50% success rate, maybe-ish, something like that. But we've only got people's preceding guesses to work with. So we're going to have a look at the table as soon as we can. But we'll have a look at the results first. Obviously, we don't want to see what people are putting in because it's more fun that way. So results. So we've got Saravanan. He's only dropped half a point. He dropped half a point to... I can't remember who it was now. Was it Piero?
Yeah.
It wasn't Marcus, it's Piero, I think he dropped half a point too. So Saravanan will probably be playing Danton Hope if they haven't played each other already. Noah just lost to Piero there, so Piero moves up to 3.5. It looks like you're kind of doing an all-play-all today. In terms of going for a medal, anyone from... technically anyone on 3 can still get a medal, but likely it's going to be 3 of the top 4, I imagine, based on the fact that none of them are probably going to be playing each other given the team. So we're going to see who's playing who. If Danton is playing Saravanan, they can potentially Danton can win the gold on a tie break.
Because
head-to-head is the first tiebreak. So we'll see. But Saravanan just needs a point, so apologies, half a point, to win the goal. So we will see. So we're going to go to table 1 here and see who's playing. No one. So yeah, we're just waiting for the last match. I think there must be an issue with pairing. If we've got the results this quick, there must be an issue with pairing. You can see Andres Kusk on the right hand side. He has been knocked out of the Pineapple Poker Tournament. Pineapple is a variation of Texas Hold'em. Have you played it?
Yeah, I have played a couple of times, but I'm not fond of this.
So if you've played Texas Hold'em, where you get 2 cards and then you get 3 in the flop and so on, it's that sort of thing. Apart from in Pineapple, you get 3 cards to start with, and then after the flop, after the betting on the flop, before you see the turn, you throw one of your cards away. So obviously you could have a straight draw, a flush draw, and you've got to decide which one to keep. So it's quite interesting if you do that.
And then in the 5th round, I mean, once you see the flop, the 3 cards, then you throw 1 card.
No, you bet and then you throw one before you see the turn. Yeah.
And you stay with only 2.
Yes. So whatever happens.
Okay.
So let's say that we get the flop and you go all in because you're really aggressive, and you go all in, and I'm like, call. We don't see each other's cards until we've thrown them away. So if I can see you've got a pair of aces, I'm like, I need to hit my straight. I need to throw this one away. Yeah. But if I can see you're on a flush draw, I'm like, I need to keep my pair. I need to throw this one away. And I've got to decide which one to throw away before I see your hand. So it's quite interesting. I've played it live once. I haven't played it in a tournament. I just played it in a cash game. And it changes the way you think. You think having 3 cards makes your hand better, but you still have difficult decisions. And obviously what you want is your 3 cards working well together. Yeah. You kind of want like a pair of aces with a jack, and the jack needs to be the same suit as one of your aces, and then you kind of get the most combinations there. It's like a hand like Ace King Queen is really good because you can potentially hit top pair or top 2 pair quite easily, and so on. So yeah, it's interesting. It's different.
Yeah, I like most of kinds of poker, but I didn't remember if I had played this too often. I mean, I know that I have played Pineapple in the tournament, but some years ago, and I didn't remember even how did it work.
I actually think that if I played in the whole thing, that I'd play quite a lot of the poker events. Not because I think it'd be great, because I think the standard is variable and I'll get knocked out quite easily because people are very aggressive or loose or wild, and you can't really predict them. But more the fact that I would find it incredibly difficult to concentrate on games like this all day. At pokey, like fold, and I can sit back. But if I was playing like Entropy or this, I mean, I can't imagine.
6 hours concentrated.
Like Noah, I know Noah definitely has played Entropy and Mastermind today, and she must be frazzled. I mean, you could see there she ran out of time. She was putting down guesses that we knew they were wrong, and we were a bit tired as well, but obviously everyone's a bit tired at this point in the day. So apart from Saravanan seems to be doing very well.
Yeah, he looks like healthy and relaxed and always guessing in 5.
Yeah, always guessing in 5. So he seems to be I mean, if you can get everything in 5, you're going to win the event, pretty much.
Yes,
I mean, you might not win every match. He's drawn a match because someone tied with him with a 50-50 guess.
It is nearly impossible. I mean, unless your opponent has.
So we're actually going to focus on. We're actually going to focus on Dario and Saravanan. So we're going to switch away from the table back to us briefly until our cameraman knows that Saravanan has done it. And what we're going to do is we're going to potentially, if we can do it, can we get a camera angle from behind Dario? This is better. Yeah, this is better. So this is a better table. So again, cameraman, if you can switch off them until Saravanan has played his score. Yes. And then thank you very much. And then what we're going to do is we're going to join them in when Saravanan has made his guess. So we are blind, just like you. And same again, please, 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 have a guess. Saravanan gets it in 5. Can you? It's not an easy thing to do, I'm afraid.
Not easy.
No.
Not easy. So, what do you think, that Dario is going to double up or not?
So now I think Dario is in the school of thought with Paco, and I think when Dario is guessing, he will be doubling up. Paco is in the impression that you should always double up. I would think you double up about 70% of the time, maybe about 70%. So
Yeah, I will say 75%, 22%, and then triple number.
Maybe one time. Maybe if you triple up one time all day.
Yeah.
One time all day seems maybe you could dare do it.
Yeah, why not? For sure that trying to discover what kind of 2-2 or what is the color that is double, and then it is not easy.
Especially when it's triple. If you're trying to work out which colour's doubled and then you don't realise it's tripled.
Triple, yeah.
Yeah. So again, as soon as Sarah Vanant has placed his pieces, we're going to go back.
So I don't think that triple is crazy.
So let's say I wonder if the correct frequency is to do it to the same frequency as if you're picking at random. Let's say I picked one at random, it was red, and I picked one at random, and it's this, and picked one at random, and that. And I wonder if you work out what the odds of getting 4 different, 3 different, and 2 the same, or whatever. And I wonder if you worked out what the odds of picking at random would be, and you pick the same frequency. I wonder if that's the correct strategy, which feels about 70%.
Regarding what we were talking before about guessing the colors, the most preferred colors of your opponent.
Like Noah did.
Some of the professionals just take the colors by random.
Yeah, I can imagine doing that because then it's hard to predict. So this is interesting. We've got 2 rows with only 1 in. So I think you've got to try some of the other colors. So he's going to try green.
Yeah, this is not good.
I would try red because red's more like to miss than black is. We were talking about this earlier. Red is more like to miss than black is.
Yes, absolutely.
So I would have gone red.
Yeah, red.
And then I would go blue, yellow. Oh, he's going blue, blue. And this might tell him if yellow's in the play. But the problem is, if black's not right, which I don't think it is, this won't really help him. But we'll see. I don't think he's in a good place. I think what you need is to get 2s or 3s early on, like peg-wise, even if they're misses or even if they're whites or reds pegs. So I would guess one of the blues is right. And I would guess white, red, and yellow, I think. So I would my guess here would be white, blue, red, yellow. That would be my guess. White, blue, red, yellow.
Red, yellow.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
White, blue, red, yellow. I think because blues...
Yellow, blue, white, red.
Yellow, blue, white, red. Yeah, it's the same combination. Same combination that could be right. So I think, so when you're looking at it, looking at row 2, you've got a miss. Now, what's more likely to miss? Red or orange or double black? It's more likely to be red because it's unlikely to be orange twice.
Absolutely.
So I think red will be the guess. And then look at row 3. When you've hit, what's more likely to hit? Well, you're more likely to hit with a blue because there's 2 of them than a green.
Yeah.
So I think blue is a good hit and red is a good miss. So that's why I'm going with blue and red. And then you need to pick one off the first row. Well, I would pick purple or white. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to try yellow. Now, there is a chance that something like red can be doubled up. There is a chance that something like white can be doubled up.
Then I'm going to change my mind because I think the Saravan is going to choose purple instead of white.
You think Saravan... Oh, because of earlier when he picked colours similar shades. Okay. So you're going to go purple instead of white.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going...
He doesn't like the contrast, and if he's still with this strategy...
Yeah, so what was I going for? I was going for white, blue, red, and yellow. And you're going for... you go for purple instead, were you?
Purple, yeah.
So are you happy with this guess? Is he going to go at white? No, not white, yellow. Do you happy with that guess?
Yeah.
I think that's a good guess.
No, this is not...
this can be right. This is fine.
Can't?
Yeah, this is fine.
The second row are two blacks.
Yeah.
And the last one is purple in the fourth.
Yes, correct.
Okay, yeah.
So we've got 2 right. So, and none wrong. So we know that the blue on the row before is not right. Because otherwise this blue would be white. So we know the blue on the row is not right. It could still be green. If it's green, it's not purple. So green could be right on the previous row.
And the third row, the first one was black. Yeah. So...
so I don't think he's got a good guess here. I don't think Dario's going to get it necessarily. I think... Let's have a look at what could be.
Purple.
So I would guess... So I'm going to guess yellow and purple are right. So I'm going to guess yellow, yellow, green, purple.
Yellow, yellow, green, purple.
No, that can't be right because of the second row.
Red.
What if it's yellow, red, red, purple? No, that can't be right because of the third one.
Black, no.
Do you think there's a double? Do we think there's a double up? There probably is, isn't there?
Maybe if I will be Saravan, knowing that Dario always doubles.
Does he always double? Doesn't
Well,
always
not
double.
always. I mean,
This is bear in mind.
mostly-
Dario's guessing.
Yeah.
Dario's guessing here.
Yeah.
Not Saravan.
So I will yes put 4 different colors against Dario, because
He always thinks there's a double.
he always thinks that the right thing is double.
All right, could this be right? This could be right. Yes, it could be.
Yeah, and he got it in 5. Wonderful.
Yeah. Oh, excellent work.
Wonderful,
yeah,
Dario.
excellent. I was struggling to get that, so Dario scores 5. So, if Saravanan doesn't get this, then Danton can actually tie.
Can surpass.
Tie.
Oh,
Tie.
5, 4,
5,
3
5,
and a half.
5.5, 4.5. So if
5.5
Danton wins and Saravanan loses, now Saravanan's got to get this in 5 to tie. Now a tie will definitely win him the gold. Anything else, it's going to go down to tie breaks. But
anyway, Saravanan tied with Danton.
I don't know who he tied. I can't remember who he tied with, I'm afraid. I don't think it was Danton, because I would have remembered if it was Danton, I think.
We didn't see.
I think it's Piero.
Yeah,
Was it Piero?
Piero, yeah.
Potentially.
Piero Sama, yeah.
So there's a chance actually that Saravanan's already beaten Danton. So if they do tie, then Saravanan will take the gold anyway. So it looks pretty good for Saravanan here.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact that Saravanan is unlikely to win this. Now, last time his opponent got a 5, Saravanan tied it. So can Saravanan do the same? So asking you at home,
25%.
This is the last chance. This is the last chance for you at home to join in here.
Yeah.
Saravanan hasn't lost a game all day. We're going to help him not lose another one. We're going to try and get it in 5. Now, I started off well today. I'm not doing so well now. Can you help us help Saravanan get it in 5? So after the 4th round's gone in, can you please send in your submissions? Rando behind the camera will put them towards us. We will give you a shout out with your submission, and if you get it right, we will give you a shout out at the end too. So please, please, please join in. Otherwise, off we go. So they've been helpful here. We asked them to do this, although we actually swatched it. But on the right-hand side, there's a little white peg with 5. That means the very first guess was 5, and that is the thing to beat.
So now I bet for Dario 4 different colors, because he started with 5 guessing in 5. So with 4 different colors, it is easier to reach 6.
Okay.
So let's see if my psychology, knowing Dario, in this case works.
So you're going to bet he's got his spread. So if you were Saravanan here, you're going to try. So this is, I think, so give me a second. So this is what Saravanan does differently to other people.
Yeah.
Other people would make a guess on row 2 that could be right, and he's not doing that.
Yeah. Well, Dario also likes to prove things before, with several colors before deciding on the 3rd row. So 6 colors, only 2
hits. But there has to be 1 from each row at least. Now it doesn't mean that things like, so obviously if green is right but in the wrong place, it doesn't mean green isn't doubled up. So Saravanan, so this is the odds here. There are 2 blacks on the 2nd row.
So
they are,
he decides to choose.
The odds are with black being right. Yeah. One of the blacks being
and
right.
Now blue. Yeah, 4 colors.
Yeah. Okay. So this could be right. This could be right.
Let's see what is happening with yellow and blue.
Remember, guys, you're looking to get your guesses in for the 5th round. That's the one that's
only 1. Goodness.
So that probably means black is wrong, I imagine.
Black is wrong.
Oh, do you think he's done a triple? Do you think he's done a triple?
No.
He wouldn't do a triple.
No, black is wrong. Green is wrong, and there is only one between yellow and blue.
What if it's
now triple?
What if it's purple, 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 white? What if it's purple?
So you want to bet for triple?
No, I tell you what. I will bet the triple if it's still possible going into the 5th one. I'm going to bet on a triple.
Okay.
if you'll let me, if you'll humour me there.
Okay. What we know is
Oh,
that
it can't be purple, 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 white. It could be purple, 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 green, purple. That's my triple bet. I'm going to write it down now just in case I forget it. Purple, purple, green, purple is. Oh, that can't be right either, can it? No, that can't be right. What's it going to be?
No.
Purple, purple, red, purple. Purple, purple, red, purple is. No, that's not right either. Damn it. Purple, 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 red. There we go. Purple, 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 red. That can't be right either.
Purple.
That can't be
red,
right.
purple.
It can't be
No,
triple.
yeah,
Can't be
because
triple
of
colour.
the
Yeah.
third.
Can't be triple colour. So it could be. I don't think it can't be triple colour. It can't be triple colour. I'm afraid.
He has decided.
It can be. It can be yellow, purple, yellow, yellow. No, that's not. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so we're back in the room. Steve has forgotten. I don't think it's going to be triple. I'm going to retract my statement.
That could be true. Yeah.
Could this be true? So let's have a look. First row, yeah. Second row, yeah. Third row, yeah.
What we know from these 3 rows is that there are no 4 different colors.
None.
So
None.
none.
Goodness gracious me. So he's chucking a lot of colours out that it can't be. He knows certain colours, so he's going purple. So blue's got to be, surely blue's got to be right.
Yeah.
So I think maybe double blue. So blue, purple, white, blue.
Yeah.
Have we got any
That
guesses
could
in
be.
the audience? So we've got blue, purple, white, blue from
Yeah,
Steve.
And me, purple, white, blue.
Purple, purple, white, blue. Purple, purple, white, blue works, doesn't it? And
Yeah,
I've got blue,
it
purple, white, blue. Nothing from comments, I'm afraid. So you're going to be too late if you don't quickly chuck something in. We've got 2 guesses, one from Paco, one from myself. Blue, purple, white, blue, and purple, purple, white, blue. We're trying to guess which colours doubled up. I've gone for blue, you've gone for purple.
Yeah.
It can't be. And the good thing is, Saravana knows if those 3 are right, that white can't be the double up because he's already done double white earlier.
Yeah. So he has, if this is right, and I think that it is, he has 50%.
Yeah, to tie. I mean,
To
I
tie.
think if he's beaten Danton, he's already won the gold. Saravanan I haven't seen on the Pentamind standing, so I'm not sure he's in contention with that.
He doesn't play too many games. I mean,
He's been around all week.
yeah.
He's got
Oh,
it.
got
Oh.
it! Joe,
Oh,
you won.
I bet, yeah, I
no,
did, yeah.
purple. Okay.
I got one finally. Okay,
s-
that's amazing. Is there another game going on, guys?
That's- this guy is amazing.
There is another one game going on. So if we can have a top-down view from the back, potentially, of the other one.
Saravanan is.
He's very good. He's won the event, I believe, with 6 points out of 7.
No, he has one, yeah.
He won the event with 6 out of 7 wins. He's got 2 draws and 5 wins, which is amazing to do. I believe the consistency in which Saravanan got 5 was
Yes.
great, absolutely great.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
We were talking about computers.
Yeah, the computer's doing it in 4.3, and Saravanan will got on Mr. Computer with 2 extra colours. He's doing it in just less than 1 extra move. So excellent stuff there.
Absolutely.
That has been a bit of guesses. His 50-50 guesses have gone his way, and sometimes you need a bit of luck in these events, but obviously skill shines through, and he's done very well today. Saravanan in the past is once medalled in this before. He got a silver medal 4 years ago. Danton Hope currently is going into the match into 2nd place, and he won last year, but he will not be defending his title. If he wins his last match, or I believe maybe even ties it, he's guaranteed a medal, if not 2nd place if he wins it. And Piero Zata is potentially sent for medal as well. He got silver last year. So
I really would like that Noah wins this.
it would be
and
nice. She's done
it
so
will
well
be
this week.
silver.
Yeah,
It will
she's
be-
done so well this week. So here we go. That's a great view. We can't then see what's in there. The first guess, if you can see the little white peg on the right hand side, is 6. So
6, yes.
I believe that Danton has 6 to beat, which is doable. So please, if you
Before
would like
6.
to guess 6.
Ideally 5.
So Danton 5 for the win, but if he doesn't get it in 5, see if you can tie, see if you can help Danton get the silver medal he deserves from today.
Yeah.
And get it in 6. He is playing Piero, is he? I can't remember what Piero's on. Piero might still have a chance to medal if he wins, but 6 is unlikely to win. I've not seen anyone win with 6 also today. Have you?
Winning with 6. Difficult.
No, I've seen tie with 6. We've seen a tie with 6, but we haven't seen a win with 6. Generally, 5 will win at you and 6 will not.
So 2 reds. And 2 red, blue, and then green.
Yeah, I think that's green, yeah. Just the colours are great. We'll see a bit easier when we see all the different colours out there so we can compare them. But it looks like it's going to be red, blue, red, green.
So 1 red at least.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a red, does it? But it's likely to be a red. It's more likely to be a red than the other two, I think.
Yeah.
So he's going to go for the green and the red being right. And so this is the difference between Saravanan. Now, Saravanan didn't do this. Saravanan, a lot of people made a guess, and then their second guess made sure that they could still win in 2. Now, the chance of you winning 2 is so small. It's like 8,000 different combinations of 8 numbers or something, of eight colours.
So only 1, maybe.
So I assume that it's red and blue in the middle, and then 2 other colours. Do we think?
Red and blue, yeah.
Yeah, so I assume red and blue.
Yeah, mostly red and blue, then blue and green.
Yeah, I think so. It's more likely. He's gone red and red. Gone back to red and red. Maybe, and then he's going to try black and pink, I believe this set uses instead of purple.
4, 6.
Black and pink?
Black and pink,
remember, he only needs it in 6, so he can be a bit more lenient with his earlier guesses. He's still going to do it in such a way, the way that obviously players do. You can see 2 different approaches. The way that Danton is doing it is that every guess after the first one could be right. In fact, even the first guess could be right. So every guess he makes could be the right answer. So he's tried the other 2 colours.
In fact,
I believe it's purple and pink. We might have black in this set.
So this is 3 reds?
No.
Oh, the last one is pink.
The last one's pink. It's red, purple, red, pink.
So
that can't be it, can it? Oh, this could be it. If red's wrong.
Yeah, red is wrong.
Okay, so he knows. The good news here is he knows that is definitely right. That is definitely right. He also knows that there's no white and there's no yellow. So I wonder if it's. Yeah, it's got to be. It could be purple and then a double up, or pink and then a double up. So it could be blue, blue, pink, green, or green, blue, pink, green, or purple, blue, blue, green, or purple, blue, green, green. I think they're the possible combinations. Because what we do know. Oh, it could because pink and purple could be double up. He knows it's a double up.
And purple, blue, purple.
Yeah.
Green.
I think so. The fact that he guessed red on the last turn kind of is a detriment. He knows there's a double up, and he knows that blue and green are right.
But at this moment, this row is very important, and if he knows exactly that blue and green are in that position, because the red is out, I mean, with this guessing, now, knowing that he has to finish in 6, he can use this row,
so you think
not
he should
to find the right decisions to finish in 5.
Do you think he should go pink? Do you think he should go pink, purple?
For example.
Yeah, pink, purple will tell him if either of those are doubling up and which way around they are. So this is probably tactically wrong here because he needs to find the double up colour. He should probably have gone pink, purple. Because then if pink or purple will double up, if they're both red, then he knows it's pink. And if it's both black, he knows it's purple.
Absolutely.
Both white, he knows it's purple. So 2, 3. So now he knows that one of the pinks is right, and it must be green or blue that's doubled up. Yeah.
Too many alternatives.
Well, he's probably going to
but
tie.
Tie is for sure.
No.
Yes.
No, because he doesn't know which round the pink is. And he doesn't know which of green or blue is doubled up.
But if he uses this road to know the information,
will he have enough information?
In the 6, for sure. I mean, in this way, he has
he's definitely
a good choice
you are probably
to win,
right.
But,
so he's going to put blue, and then if this is right, he's won. If it isn't, it must
right,
be. And then whether it's white,
greens,
whether it's white, it's either going to be red, white, or
green,
red, white.
blue.
Yeah.
Blue,
Okay,
pink.
I think you're right. You're right.
He wins either in this and
but he's got 33% chance. Is this? It's even less than that. to win on this one,
No,
but I think it's certain for the next one.
So he's going to tie.
Yeah, I think it's going to tie. Again, you can join in here, but I think this one is probably worked out.
And
Andres is going to tell us what the answer is, aren't you, Andres? So this means that it must be pink. It must be pink, blue, green.
Green,
Yeah.
blue, pink,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
green.
So I think it's there, and then the last one has to be green. I believe it's the only other possibility.
What?
The last one the gap has to be green.
Uh-huh.
I think is the only possibility.
Green,
You were
yeah.
right that you were right on the turn before that it would give him the answer. Now this is going to tie it. This is going to get him half a point. If he can work out that green goes in that gap, I believe that has to be the right answer. And this is against Piero. Piero probably will not get a medal if Piero does not win this. He's got a chance. Danton is still thinking. I imagine he's just double checking. He's got 3 minutes. But I believe it has to be pink, blue, green, green. Do you agree?
Yeah, I fully agree.
Yeah. Okay. Our boss might sack us if we're wrong, by the way. He's in the room now. He's working out whether we're right or not. But yeah, obviously, if we've both said we fully agree and it turns out to be something else, then I don't think you'll see us again. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tap the clock and tie that, I imagine.
Goodness, what is going on?
He's just checking. I think obviously this is the
before-
point. He's got
before-
2.5
yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
He's just going to check with every
Yeah.
row behind
Yeah.
to see if any. Basically, what you're
What
doing
is absolutely
key.
key.
What you're
to-
doing every time is the row you put down. You go back down the other rows and double check that
Yes.
if the row you're putting down is
Yeah.
right, whether everything else matches up.
Yeah.
So you can see at the moment. Oh, there's another colour. Oh, now it could be green, but it could be orange. We don't know. I forgot there was another colour. We must have missed that.
4 and 2, 6, and then
No.
one more 7.
4 and 1.
Yeah,
No. Yeah, 4 and 1. Yeah. This is 4, and then there's only one extra here. 5, 6.
5, 6.
Yes. Okay. So this is. So he's got to be green orange. Now,
Black.
apologies. We
Yes,
missed the other
yes.
colour. He's got a 50-50 guess between green and orange. Now, if you were playing against Paco, you would double up here. If you were playing against me, you wouldn't. So what are you going to do?
Yeah, I will double for sure.
You would double for sure. Okay, so
most
I'm
of the times,
against
especially
me.
in the final.
Against me, you'd be playing the orange. Against Paco, you'd be playing the green. Who are you going to beat? He's still going. He's thought about this for 2 minutes, and he's got a 50-50 guess.
Yes.
Is he going to tap the
I
clock?
don't like this.
Well, he's got
Too beautiful.
He's got to tap the clock just to give him time to get the right answer. If he's wrong,
2 greens.
you 2 greens from Paco.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go for the orange. Andres, what are you going for? Greens. So Andres and Paco are going greens. I'm going oranges. We will see.
Double up.
Yeah, I mean, Paco's in the impression that you should. I think you should double up about 70% of the time. That is
Yeah, I
that
fully
is-
agree.
that is my
70,
argument.
80%.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, realistically, he's going for green. He's got to get.
Maybe psychology. Maybe he's observing the opponent, and shaking hands.
It is double
I
green.
want you
Yeah.
at least one.
That's well done, Andres. Well done, Paco. It was double green. He might. So Paco had an interesting strategy there. He might have been trying to read his opponent's reaction when he keeps swapping out the bits. Now that is dangerous.
Sometimes I do it.
That is dangerous because some people will let it slide, and some people will be clever enough to know you're doing it and let it slide the wrong way.
Yeah, but if you don't look at your opponent until the very last moment, I mean, you are just looking on the small eye.
So we're going to get the results for you. Obviously, that game took a while. You can see it went right to the wire. They tied it. So Dalton tied that to go to 5 points. Sarah Vannon's on 6. So
Yes.
imagine Dalton's at least second. We're going to go straight to the results, if that's possible. We can see Sarah Vannon on
no,
6.
a third.
No, we've got a draw in the last match. I imagine she drew with someone
Bronze.
like
Yeah,
David Jameson
tied.
or
Yeah.
Piero. No, Piero
Yeah.
lost, tied with
No.
Danton. So no Conception in third, getting the bronze medal and the
Amazing.
gold junior medal. She's done excellent this
Yeah.
year. We're going to go straight to the Pentamind standings. I just want to say well done to Savanan. It was an excellent performance today, so well done. We can see that not much has changed today. There haven't been many new scores added today, but we're just going to leave you with the top three of Ankush Khandelwal leading, Michael Hornung in second. He got 3 very good scores there. Lewin Sperling from America in third. Well done, Lewin. Got another 3 good scores there. If Lewin can improve the last score by a bit, they're a good challenge for one of the top 3 medals.
Okay, with 3 days still to run, I'm going to do a guessing.
You're going to guess. Okay, off you go.
I'm sure that Ankush is going to improve the last score 86 up to 93, 94, something like that. So 8 more points will mean he will get 495.
Okay.
I'm sure he is going to win.
Okay, I'm going to guess Martin Hobermagi. I'm going to guess him for second place. I'm going to bet him to get a silver in lines of action for about 103 points. Which would get him another 86 points, which would get him 488. Okay, so I'm going to go 488, which will, if Ankush improves his and Martin improves his, I'm going to go Martin for second place. So I'm going to leave you with that anyway. So what I would like to say before I go is a big thank you to all the crew and all the people watching at home. The crew have been fantastic. Paco and I can't say anything more than that. I think they've been great. I think people watching at home have been giving us comments. It's nice to see the comments, so please keep doing that when Paco's gone. Sure. I would like to say that they're taking a selfie with me in the background now, so thank you very much. Okay. And I would like to say thank you to all the people who've helped me through this week. I'm going to miss some names out, Yuli and Elaine and Andres as well, and Martin. But very much thank you to Paco. It's been a pleasure, sir. It's been great to chat to you.
Pleasure for me.
So yeah, that was great.
And tomorrow we will follow with Lines of Action.
So who won that last year?
Close to 2. No.
Yeah.
I think I have never played Lines of Action, but I know the game, and we like to train chess players with this kind of game. Okay. But I'm not an expert, but I will try to do my best with Ankush and Andres and all of them.
It's a long session tomorrow, so it's going to start at 3 o'clock. It's the only session we've got tomorrow, so please don't tune in the morning because we haven't got anything before that. Please don't tune in the evening because we haven't got anything there. But it's going to be about a 3-hour session from 3 o'clock till 6 o'clock. We're going to be looking at maybe the last 3 matches in Lines of Action, 3 to 4 matches or so. So we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. There's no play on Saturday, and most of the other play this week will be on Sunday. So anyway, this has been the Mind Sports Olympiad 2018 here in London. I've been Steve. This has been Paco. It's been a pleasure to have you. I'll see you later.
See you.
Hi viewers, let's talk about Pandora's easiest way to invest, the Go and Grow. Go and Grow is an incredibly simple and automated service that allows you to earn 6.75% per annum and take your cash out at any time. Here are some benefits. It has a yield of 6.75, helping you to plan for the future. You can access your cash without any excessive withdrawal penalties. You also get a diversified portfolio of investments supported by advanced and reliable technology. And you only pay tax when you make a withdrawal over your capital amount invested. That's not all, there's more. You can share access with the people you trust to invest together for a shared goal like an upcoming world trip or a wedding. And if you are already a Pandora investor, you can transfer your existing Pandora investment portfolio to Go and Grow with just a few clicks. Check for more info in the description box below and visit us on Facebook at Pandora Capital. Start today and make your dreams a reality with Go and Grow.